Hello, hello, hello. What's going on, boys? What is going on, everybody? It's your boy, JT. And I'm absolutely gassed. My headphones are bugging all over the gaff. I can't really hear what's going on. I need to take this headband off because it is really hurting my cranium right about now. And while I swallow my last bit of sandwich, it is time for Southampton fans to swallow their pride. Is this back? Yeah, this is hella laggy, man. Hella laggy. One sec. Hello? Hello? Does this work? Oh my days, this is hella lagging. You can hear okay, can you not see okay? Is this Is this what? Oh, why is this so laggy, man? Oh, man. Not getting enough thing. Alright, is that fixed now? Hello, this should be fixed. This should be fixed. Just to wait in the match. It should be smooth. Should be smooth, yeah? We should be good, yeah? Alright, good. The match has started. We are 1 minute in. I'm just going to fix that timer for you. I'm so sorry about that, boys. It's JT. As I said, I don't know what you guys heard from before. Johnny Lowy, Chris, Oisin, or Oshin, as you told me it was pronounced. Jack, Matt Games, Joe Det, Eva Plays YT. How are you all doing today? How are you all doing today? As Leeds come forward already, it's Dan James! It's a pen! Oh no, ref hasn't given a pen there. I thought that was a surefire pen. I thought that was a surefire pen. Hang on a second here. Hang on a second. Why is the clock not working? Why is the clock chewing me over? Hang on a second. The ball's been crossed in! Oh my god, I thought it was 1-0 already. I thought it was 1-0 already. I can't see the chat for some reason. My computer is bugging here. I've got a few new things going on. I'm just trying to sort it out. It will be working in a second. I'm just trying to get it all. Sorry, boys. We can see you fine. We can see you marching on together. Flash clock. Hey, just awaiting the match. Doing fine. Good, thanks. How are you? What a tackle from Ayling. Absolutely beautiful tackle from Ayling. And here we go. 2 minutes, 55 seconds into the match. Lovely clearing by Ayling. 3 minutes, 3 seconds on the clock. Scoreboard is not working for some reason. What if I do that? No. Hang on a second. Klitsch is coming forward now, though. Klitsch whipping a beautiful ball in. James in the middle. Finds his way to Forshaw. And it comes back to Ayling. Ayling's still now, and he's fouled, and surely that's a free kick, ref. Ref, are you having a bobble? Are you guys feeling confident, by the way? 3 wins on the spin inbound. That's what I'm saying. As Llorente gets absolutely dragged down there. Good to have you boys in here with me today. Very good start by Leeds, by the way. Starting with more pressure than guess what? I'm not going to say it yet, but so far we are starting with mesmeric levels of pressure. It's a beautiful block by Bednarek, but Leeds still forward with Jack Harrison. Draw all day long. You take a draw, or you think it's going to be a draw. James said, Klitsch! Oh, he's ripped it wide. Oh, so close. So close. Oh, my God. Oh, my Lord. That was so close. That was so close. It is a fantastic start from Leeds so far. I hope it will be a draw. There we go. Got it going. 1 second. Got it going. 1 sec. And it is. Let me just fix the time a second. It's not 3 minutes. It's 5 minutes, 16. Five. All right, I've got to put this at 35. Oh, there we go. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Bang, we're ready to go. We are laughing, baby. All right, what a tackle from Ayling. Draw all day long. Will be a draw. I hope I'm wrong. I should be in a car hunting down right now, but would rather be here. What do you mean hunting right now? You go hunting. I didn't know that was actually legal in the UK. I know a lot of Americans do it. I didn't know it was actually a thing over here. Beautiful quality I've got on display right here. What I'm watching here. Finally, my internet isn't buffering, and I'm not looking at literally when I was watching the game the other week. It was literally like squares moving around, like I could see pixels moving. I'm hoping for a 2-0 win, but I feel it's going to be tougher than we think. Come on, you Leeds. It is going to be tough, but so far, like I said, Leeds definitely the more dominant side. As we spray it forward again, Klitsch playing it through. A terrible ball by Klitsch, though. But good pressure from him. Oh, no, he gets absolutely spun by Walker-Peters. Absolutely spun like a Beyblade there. Absolutely spun like a Beyblade. For fuck's sake, car hunting, purchasing. Oh. I thought you meant you were actually out there with the sticks and the shotguns, my man. Down in the fields. Okay, car hunting. My bad. Come on, Harrison. Harrison bursting down the left-hand side with some serious menace. Finds Rafinha! And it's saved by the goalkeeper. Yo, JT, Southampton lost their last 3 apparently, so maybe we got a chance because we won our last 2. I mean, they just came off an absolute hiding from Man City in the cup. So, like I said, I feel like this is one of the best times we can possibly play them. However. No, I don't want manual exposure. But I do want that. Yeah, I'll leave it like that. But yeah, however, like I said, this is one of the best times we can play them. But it's all about what Leeds turns up on the day. What Leeds are we going to get? Are we going to get the Leeds that turned up against Wolves in the second half? Or are we going to get the Leeds in the first half that turned up and get absolutely ransacked through? Wolves 1-0, Villa, Burnley losing 1-0 to City. Let me get the other scores up on my other monitor so I can check. Obviously, Liverpool beating Watford 2-0 earlier on today. Beautiful stuff. Norwich drawing at home to Brighton. Not sure I even really want to win that game. Brentford drawing to Chelsea. We need Chelsea to pull up some big performance there. Joe, get your boyfriend to go down to Stamford Bridge. Your daughter's boyfriend or husband-to-be. Get him to go down. Oh my God. Get him to go down to Stamford Bridge. Give him a hiding. Make sure Chelsea do the business. And hopefully by the end of the day, we could be sitting pretty above Brentford in the league. Aston Villa losing to Wolves, like you said. So far, results going our way. But if we don't perform here, it's not going to mean anything. The game has kind of died down the past couple of minutes. So what's up, guys? Hit that like button. Well, I'll tell you something. Speaking of hitting the like button, we've got 10 whole goddamn likes. I don't know who you are. I don't know where you're liking from. But all I know is you 10 fine individuals are absolute living legends. That's for damn sure. Oh, come on, ref. That's disgraceful, man. Disgraceful foul on Rodrigo Moreno. What are your guys' thoughts on Rodrigo Moreno, by the way? I know he's come under a hell of a lot of criticism this year. And recently under Jesse Marsch, he's finally seemed to be getting some of the plaudits that I think he does truly deserve. Now, I'm very interested to hear your guys' thoughts on that one. Do you think that he's someone who has improved, or is he just getting the credit that he should have got the whole time? Is he fitting a lot better into this Marsch system, maybe given a lot more attacking responsibility than he was given under Bielsa, where he had to work back quite a bit more? It's interesting to see that whole thing. Need the points today. Come on, Leeds. We really do. And if we defend like that with a beautiful sliding challenge from Liam Cooper, then we might be on our way to it. As we spring on the counter-attack, Rodrigo flicks it into Dan James. He's one-on-one! Oh, it's a beautiful save. It's a beautiful save by Fraser Foreskin. Blocking it from going to the far post there. We should keep Rodrigo, but play him up front. I actually like him in the pocket, to be honest. I really do. Jack Harrison now coming through. Flicks it through to Rodrigo. Rodrigo Moreno, man, he's so saucy. What do you guys think about Struijk missing out today? What are your thoughts on Liam Cooper getting his nod in the side? It's going to be very interesting to see how Cooper holds up for the rest of the game. So far, so good. The first 11 minutes, he's been pretty good. I'm not going to lie to you. Liam Cooper has looked saucy. I gave you my customary like, JT. Over to you to do the juju. Oh, speaking of juju, Dan James was casting some juju on Southampton defenders there as he bobbed and weaved in. Rodders seems to be turning into the player we thought he would be. An awesome goal against Wolves. The beautiful thing about his goal against Wolves was the anticipation he showed in the build-up to that. You know, when the loose ball was there, when it was touched down by Sam Greenwood, he was so sharp and so alert to get there quickly and get there before anyone else and carry the run on. It was absolutely beautiful from him. That was the main thing for me. That's what I think was really impressive about the goal and his game the whole way. If you saw when Jack Harrison scored the first goal, which was very unlucky, Ayling didn't actually get it himself. But after Jack Harrison scored that goal, Rodrigo over there, he's not happy about something. He's literally screaming in Jack's face. You can see the determination for him to win. And without players, when Rafinha was out, and when we are in a situation like we are now, we need players like Rodrigo to start turning up and firing on all cylinders. Is Calvin Phillips playing? KP on the bench. Marsch said he should get minutes. Yeah, Calvin Phillips is not starting. The starting 11 is as follows. Meslier in goal. Cooper Llorente at the back. Stuart Dallas and Luke Ayling in left back and right back respectively. Forshaw and Klitsch in the midfield. Rodrigo, Rafinha, Harrison, and Dan James up front. So basically, the lineup I would have gone with, except from I would have put Joffy instead of Harrison, and I would have put, well, I put Struijk instead of Cooper. I didn't know how back or how fit Cooper was and whether or not he could play a full 90 minutes, because I don't really want him to necessarily be playing just half a game and then we have to change him and we have to make more changes, especially because we get so many goddamn injuries and we don't have time to keep moving these players around. As Dan James certainly has the time, the space, and the speed to get through, he still carries on his run. A lot of pace there, but not a lot of creativity or ideas from Dan James. He seemed to just completely forget what he was doing halfway through that run there and run straight into a brick wall. Probably for the best, chuck him on second half. Who's chuck who on second half? What's my Twitch? JT I keep forgetting to put it in the link in the description. It is JTLive 7. All things going well, I should be on there tonight actually. Bit of custom zombies action if anyone is interested. But yeah, it's JTLive 7. I need to put it in the description. I keep forgetting, man. And every time I reset it, it resets the whole thing. Next time, it will be there. KP, man. Calvin Phillips is... Oh, don't even get me started on Calvin Phillips. Southampton win 2-0. Got to disagree with you there. As Void9250 has just subscribed and joined the most forward-thinking young pioneers to ever grace the beautiful game. How are you, my brother? Welcome, welcome, welcome to the family, my man. No chance with a Southampton 2-0 win. Well, so far, they couldn't be farther from getting a 2-0 win. Leeds really the more dominant side right now. And it's only a matter of time before we get the opening goal if we keep it up like this. Can you keep up is the question. But as we've shown earlier on this season, if we don't take our chances and put teams to the sword while we have the chance to, things can take a turn for the worse. Just dropped a follow on Twitch. Yeah, I saw. Thank you very much, my boy. I'm guessing you're Void9250. I'm guessing that's you. But yeah, like I'm saying, if we don't take or capitalize on our early dominance, then we could find ourselves in a serious load of trouble. Pascal needed a rest. Not sure about Coop starting. Would rather have seen Cresswell given an earned start. Joffy, good stuff for later. That's a very good point, actually. Cresswell, when he came on, was sensational. And he's been really good when he has been called upon. And it's probably quite harsh on him that he hasn't been given a crack. But like I said, we are still in a dangerous position. I know the couple of wins we got kind of glossed things over a bit, made it look a little bit more pretty, like we're out of it, but we're still in an extremely dangerous position right now, and we need all the leadership and composure we can get, and potentially Liam Cooper delivers that as we try to spring on another counter-attack, but this time it's lost quite easily there. Klitsch, but Klitsch is so saucy, by the way. The little flicks and tricks and flair he has is so beautiful to watch. Orgasmic, even. It's delicious to watch. Come on, Lorente. Show me what you got. I want to see some more diagonal balls from him. I love the diagonal balls to Dan James. We're not really using them that much today as we hit 15. Oh, goddamn likes. God damn, you guys are machines. 15 already. Wow, you guys are absolute living legends. Just as Ward-Prowse may become to be for the Three Lions in the summer, or rather in the winter next year, but I certainly hope he doesn't do that today. As he sprayed it through, Meslier caught in no man's land as Che Adams tries to dink it over him at the back post there. Very dodgy positioning from Meslier, but he was let off with a big one there. Look at it, Rodrigo again. Beautiful ball by Rodrigo to Dan James. Rodrigo's playmaking ability, I mean, I know he's meant to be a striker. I know that's what people are judging him on, but his playmaking ability is very good. And I know we've been crying out for Pablo Hernandez replacement. And don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to compare him to Pablo Hernandez, but he is one of those kind of flair players, and he does have amazing distribution qualities. Can't give away silly fouls, otherwise I can almost guarantee we will pay the consequences. Yeah, and that is a thing with actually both Cooper and Llorente. If there's one thing they both have in common, it's that they both give away a lot of stupid, needless fouls at times, which is quite scary. Now that you've brought that up, and I'm thinking about the two that are playing there together, I'm actually a little bit scared now. You've scared me a tiny bit. I'm not gonna lie to you. Come on, Bill. Come on, let's get an early goal. Let's get a goal now. Mateus Klitsch into Rodrigo. Back to Klitsch. Here we go. This is what I'm talking about. Lovely drill across. And he's drilled it across the face of goal, and it is gone past absolutely everybody. Nobody getting a connection on that. Getting about as much connection as Will Smith gets his with his wife at late at night. I stumbled more than Llorente stumbling over the ball right now. That was not smooth in the slightest, but I tell you what is looking smooth is Rodrigo's new trim. The fade on the side. Oh, it is faded in beautifully. It is a piece of barbering perfection is what it is. It beggars belief, the silkiness of it. As we kind of pass it around the back here. A little bit flat from Leeds right now. A little bit slower. We're taking our time. We're biding our time, I like to say. Joe Bidening our time, if you will. Waiting like a viper. Hungry to strike. No strike to strike, though. But we do have Jack Trick Harrison on the left-hand side. Pinging another diagonal, this time to Rafinha. And again, it goes over everybody, but it finds its way for a beautiful Leeds United corner. Sod the hair, how's the match? The match is good. But how can I not look at this audacious trim and not comment on its pure perfection, Joe? You don't understand what I'm looking at right now. Plus, we were just passing it around the back for about 3 minutes there. So there wasn't really much to talk about. Oh, my God! Oh, get it! Oh, my God! Get it in! Oh, yes! Oh, my God, no, he's disallowed it. What? That was the most crazy corner tactic I've ever seen. First of all, Rafinha drills it in from the corner. It goes near post, hits the post straight away, literally smacks it into the near post. It rebounds off the near post. Luke Ayling dinks it. It pinballs up. Rodrigo smashes it. It's cleared off the line. Finally, the rebound finds its way to Jack Harrison, who slots it in. And I don't know what they're calling a foul for here. Apparently, Rodrigo's pushed someone in the back there. Apparently, he's pushed Bednarek. I think that was to the floor there. That didn't look like a foul to me. That looked like a bit of dodgy officiating, if you ask me. It looked a little bit suspect, but what do I know? What do I know, hey? Come on. Come on, Rodders. Rodrigo so far, definitely the man of the moment. The man of the match for me so far. If we are going to get anything, it always looks like it is going to come from Rodrigo. Especially the link-up play that he is having with Dan James. Dan James and Rodrigo today, it's like they have some kind of synergy that I'm yet to see from the two. The kind of synergy I was seeing from Rafinha and Rodrigo earlier on in the year. But now it's happening between Dan James and Rodrigo. Hey, JT, hope you're well. How's the match so far? Just got in. Go Spectre! How are you, my boy? Good to see you here. It's been a hot moment since we've had a little conversation. But as for the match so far, 22 minutes into play, of course. Leeds, the better side. Really the better side. I'd say we've dominated most of the early encounters. We've created a couple of good opportunities, but for the possession we've had, we should have been creating a bit more clear-cut opportunities, if you ask me. We should have created more of what we've had. And Southampton do look dangerous on the counter-attack, but generally, we've been comfortable. It's been pretty comfortable from Leeds. So far, so good for Leeds. Hopefully, we can keep it up. Hopefully, we can get some of that Cialis going and keep it up for a full 90. as Broha comes forward. There's a minute's applause from the Leeds fans in there. Need Joffy for the goal threat. I would have started Joffy myself. I really would have started Joffy, but he hasn't. And Dan James isn't necessarily doing too bad in that striking role. As the minute applause goes round for Chris and Kev. Never forget the two fans taken from us too early in their life in a tragic accident over in Istanbul. Or no, it was in Istanbul where it happened. Yeah. Tragic. Goals coming soon. M-O-T. Marching on together. Marshing on together, if you will. And hopefully Jesse Marsh can marsh us on to 3 successive wins for the first time in over 10 months. Come on. Goals coming soon. I can feel it. You know what? You've said it and I can feel it. I really can. The energy is palpable in that stadium. I can feel it in the air. We need a striker. DJ can't finish. Well, I wouldn't go that far. Did you see the game against Villa? He certainly has the ability to. It's just, he's very uncomposed in front of goal sometimes. Yeah. He can tend to be quite uncomposed. Unlike this man, Rafinha, who gives it to Harrison. Oh, man, come on, man. He's going into a dead end there, Harrison. He has 3-4 options around him, and he just decides to put his head down and punt it down the middle. Come on, man. Look up. See what's around you, fella. You've got Rafinha making a beautiful run. You've got Dan James making a run to the other side. Saw him for Wolves the other night. His shooting's pap. Oh, for Wales the other night. Yeah, he's hit and miss. He is hit and miss. Che Adams. No. What is this defending? What is this kamikaze defending? Che Adams just strafing through with ease there. Yeah, look, it depends what Dan James you get on the day. As Oshin BM has just hit me up with a saucy follow and join the most forward-thinking young pioneers to grace the beautiful game. Thank you very much, my boy. Yeah, his shooting is, look, it depends what Dan James you get on the day, like I say. He's a confidence player. If he misses an early opportunity, then usually Dan James is a bit suspect for the rest of the game. If he scores an early goal and he gets that confidence going from early on in the match, then you see a little bit of a different Dan James. He's a very much a confidence player and a momentum player. That is what I will say about him. Rip Chris and Kev, much love. Rip, rest in peace indeed, Chris and Kev. Like I said, absolute tragedy. I hope they're well. Thoughts and prayers to all their family, and touch wood, their friends and family are okay. During what is probably quite an emotive time for them. Probably is every year when it comes around. As Dan James, a real lack of press from Dan James right now. Severe lack of energy. I tell you, it doesn't look like he's had his Weetabix this morning because we're sitting off them. We're letting Southampton pick us apart from deep now for some reason. And Southampton are really growing into it. And it's kamikaze defending. And it's a last-ditch clearance by Llorente. What is this kamikaze defending? Cooper looks like he's on skates there. It looks like he's got absolutely no balance. Looks like he's got about as much balance as a blindfolded man with beer goggles walking along a tightrope in gale force winds. That's the balance that it looks like I'm getting from Liam Cooper right now. And as a result of that, Southampton come forward again. Again they whip it in, but thankfully this time it is Meslier with the catch. You said my name right. Well done. Yeah, you see, I don't like to mispronounce people's names. I think it can actually be quite disrespectful in certain cultures and certain languages or nations. It can be quite disrespectful to mispronounce people's names. So I thought I'd take a little bit of time to try and at least not butcher it so much. Cooper's shite. Come on, Leeds. Sort your shit out, need points. Well, so far, like I said, we are playing well. It's just been a 5-odd minute spell where Southampton have kind of grown back into the game. And it is looking dangerous for me. We do need to sharpen it up, though. You are right. And we need to get a goal early. We need to start off strong. If we can get 3 points, like I said, we can really start to look up the table and potentially put this mize of a relegation battle in the rear view mirrors. As Dan James gets flung to the floor there. Spun like a Beyblade, which I thought should have been a penalty. Oh, Cooper, man. Liam Cooper. Don't change for the world. He's just slip and sliding all over the floor. He's on his knees already, and he still decides to dolphin dive, diving ahead of the ball forward there, man. Almost got punted in the head for his efforts. Oh, Rafinha, hang on a second. That is saucy. That is saucy. That is saucy. And it's Jack Harrison. And it's 1-0 Leeds. And that's what I'm talking about, baby. Rafinha has been under so much pressure, so much media scrutiny over the past couple of weeks. But it's the Brazilian maestro, the sauce demon himself, with a majestic run down the right-hand side. He keeps going. It looks like he's about to lose the ball. Not once, not twice, but he keeps going. He keeps fighting, and he whips it into the box. And Jack Harrison is there to pick up from the loose scraps and slot it into the back of the net. That is the goal we so desperately needed, dominating the large proportions of the early parts of the game. And that is the goal that we goddamn needed. Goodbye relegation. Hello Brentford. Hello Newcastle. Hello upper half of the table. We're Leeds United. We're coming. Book our spots. Book our seats. Make those reservations, because we're coming, and we're coming to stay, baby. Saying that, Burnley 2 down. Come on, boys. Get in there. Get in there. Come on, the lads. Saying that, Burnley 2-0 down. Are they actually? Hang on a second. Let's have a look at the scores on the doors. And Burnley are 2-0 down to Man City. Wolves still leading Villa as well. And Chelsea leading Brentford. I will get the table up at half-time, but so far it's looking so good. Come on, Brighton missed a penalty. Did they actually? Oh man, I don't know if I really want. I don't know if I really want Brentford to be Brighton to beat Norwich, to be honest, because we could actually catch Brighton. Brighton are not too far away from us, and Norwich, I don't think there's any fear of Norwich catching us. But as things stand, Leeds are up with a nice cushion over Everton now. As things stand, just behind Newcastle. Just behind Newcastle. We need Chelsea to do the business against Brentford so we can really close the gap there as well. We are a coming indeed, Ghost Spectra. And we could be coming for a quick fire second here with Jack Harrison. Lovely little twist and turn. Pivots his way on the outside of the box there. Yes. Now we need the second one because my defibrillator is playing. Oh my God! Oh! Dan James with a almost a world-class finish. Absolutely smashes it wide there. It does take a deflection, I think. I think that's a cross he's going for, is it? Oh, no. Cross comes shot. And from that angle, it looked like it was whizzing into the far post. I'll have a word. Yeah, you have a word, fella. You get your son-in-law to be to go down there and whip him into shape. I know Abramovich has been missing, so maybe they're missing some loud, stern words from the top. Get some lifeblood into that club so they can go and slap them up. Up to 14th. Hang a second, let me check the PL table, because on my calculations, it seemed like it wasn't. It seemed like we were still thingy. Now, we're still... Why is it still saying it's 0-0? Ain't 0-0. It ain't 0-0. Oh, there we go. We are up to 14th. You're 100% right. As it stands, we're currently above Newcastle and above Brentford. A draw with Brentford still puts us above them, but I'd still like them to lose just to make things a little bit more comfortable. Although that does mean Chelsea winning. I do understand that, but hey... Anyway, I'm going to stop looking at that table. It can be a bad omen because I've done it so many times before. I'm like, well, if things stay like this, then we're going to go into this position and then we go and absolutely piss it up the toilet wall. So, let's get a 2 or 3 goal lead going. Then things can get a little bit more comfortable. And then we'll start looking at the table and planning our ascend up towards Europe. Am I right? Europe on the cards. I said it at the same time, Flash Clog. Great minds think alike. Europe is on the cards, you know. I also saw some pigs flying outside today. It was pretty crazy. As Carl Walker-Peters readies what looks like he's gearing up for a Rory Delap-esque throw. I love Newcastle and Everton to go down. Wouldn't happen, but I'd love it. I mean, that would be pretty crazy, especially with the money Newcastle spent. And Everton, I mean, it'd be even more crazy for Everton to go down. They are almost a staple of the Premier League at this point. I just don't see him going. I just don't see him going down. I really don't. Pull wire out of lamp flash always works. What do you mean pull wire out of lamp flash? What the hell does that mean? Pull wire out of lamp flash always works. I mean, I know what they mean. I know what those words mean in isolation, but the combination of those words in that specific compound sentence, I do not understand at all. Oh my God, no. Oh my God, Adams. Oh my God, get it out. Get it out. Oh my God, what is that? Kamikaze defending. Oh my God. I was going to say they cut through us like a hot knife through butter, but that wouldn't even describe it. Che Adams cut through us like a 1,000-degree knife through the most soft, malleable butter you've ever seen in your life. All he does is turn. He drops his shoulder slightly, turns, and Klitsch slips on his ass. Or rather, slips on his face. And then he walks through. And I don't know how we got that away there. I don't know how Llorente managed to glide that away. Well, it was a good save. And then Llorente managed to slice it away out of harm's way. And it's another corner for Southampton. 2 corners in a row. Oh, my Lord, man. We don't make it easy for ourselves, do we? We don't. Llorente, by the way, great defensive awareness from him. That's 2 times he's bailed us out now. And now he's on the floor. This is not what I want to see. I don't want to see him on the floor, lad. Defibrillator. Pull out. Oh, the defibrillator was... he's talking about my defibrillator. Okay. I got... I got it. Keenal, I missed it. Who scored? Well, hang on a second. Hopefully not them from this corner. Who scored? Jack Harrison scored. Jack Harrison scored. It was a beautiful cross in by Rafinha. It was dealt with, but it made its way back out near to the edge of the 18-yard box. And Jack Harrison was there. And he opened up his body and carefully placed it into the bottom right-hand corner. Yeah, sorry, I may have, Rafa scored. I realised when you said that, I realised that was probably my fault because after the goal went in, I started waxing lyrical about Rafinha's run on the outside, so you probably thought I was talking about Rafinha slotting it in, but yeah, no, he got the assist, so it was my bad there. As Rafinha again flicks it on. Rafinha playing very well as well. So too is Adam Forshaw. Leeds very aggressive in the second third of the pitch here. Once we get the ball and we start flinging on the counter presses, we're very, very aggressive and it's very good to see. In transition, mwah, beautiful. Beautiful in transition. I'd go as far as to say orgasmic in transition, if you will. Get in Jack Lad. Potentially Jack Trick on the cards again. Highly doubt it though. And it turns out, as it was, Raf being back and Phillips being back was in fact not unfortunate for Jack. So I was wrong on that one. I was wrong. So we are on for a Jack Trick. We are indeed on for a Jack Trick. As Harrison flicks it on. Rodrigo flicks it on. Oh no, what is this? Kamikaze football. Again though. Diallo scares me. I'm not going to lie to you. If there's one set, there's... Diallo down the left-hand side with Ayling there. I'm not trying to slag Ayling off, but Diallo, he's looking agile and he is scaring me. When he gets that ball out wide and he drops the shoulder... He's got some serious agility on him. Serious turn of pace. And on the counter-attack, when we do commit men forward, he is scaring me a little bit. He is. As Romeo flicks it back across from the corner. Still, again, pinball action inside Leeds' 18-yard box. And it's Walker Peters! Woo! Jeez, that was close. God damn, that was too close for comfort. Walker Peters on the edge of the box slices it with his right hand foot, with his right foot on his right hand side, and it just glides over the top of the crossbar there. Very, very, very close. Woo! God damn, that was close. Let's get the second. I think James will put one in for us. Hey, well, you know, maybe he can score. Maybe he can finish. Who was it who was saying he can't finish? It was Pablo, wasn't it? It was you. You know, maybe he could prove you wrong. Maybe, just maybe. Let's get the second. I think James will put one in for us. Sailing close to the wind at the moment. Come on, I would say sailing close to the wind is putting it politely, if you ask me. We are roaming out without a jock strap in the cold gale force winds, with our boat sliding down to the side, almost Tokyo drifting its way into the waves. That's how close we're playing it. In fact, we're getting very wet right now. It's only a matter of time before we get drenched if we don't shore things up. Sorry, JT, not talking in chat. My internet is McDonald's. Hey, no worries, man. No worries. You ain't got to apologize to me, all right? You ain't got to apologize for not being here, for not talking or anything. You come if and when you want to come. It's a pleasure to have you here, my man. It's a pleasure to have you here. You know, you ain't got to apologize to me. If and when you can. It's always a pleasure to hear what you have to say, because you're an intelligent, forward-thinking man when it comes to these kind of things. So it's interesting to have a conversation with you. But if your internet's playing up, if you're busy, that's no problem, mate. You know, other things are more important than little old JT. I love him to prove me wrong. Hey, tell me about it. I kind of do that myself. I got that from my dad. A little tactic of when you really want a player to score or something, you just start slagging him off. I remember he always used to do it with Bentner whenever he wanted Bentner to score. Just be, oh, this guy's absolute... Oh, hang on a second. Rafinha, lovely link up with Rodrigo. All the way to Dan James. Oh, what is that touch, man? Oh, my God. He's got a touch of a cement brick today, Dan James. Rodrigo spraying it to Rafinha. Lovely play. Look at that. Opens his body up. Third touch. Ping. Rafinha opens it up. Second touch. Ping through to Dan James. And he's in there like swimwear. And his foot moved at the speed of a goddamn traction engine. And unfortunately, the touch was not liquid. Not silky in the slightest. But yeah, like I'm saying, it was actually quite a tactic, you know, just slag him off like, oh, who's this donkey, man? Why is he coming on? And then they end up scoring. It tended to be quite a good omen. So maybe you go in at Dan James. Maybe that's just what we need right now for Dan James to boom. Let me take that back. I'm putting money on it. Slide bet with my cat. I ain't rich enough for the bookies. Oh, man. I'm afraid it's already out there now. If you don't pay up, then I'm going to be coming through. Me and your cat are going to come whoop your ass. And if you think you can take your cat, he's got 9 lives, fella. And I've got a 9-iron club. So we're quite a dynamic duo, me and your cat. So you better pay up. The tax man is a-coming. What was the bet? What was the bet? I should have put a bet on myself, actually. I've been on quite a hot streak with bets, actually. Betting on these horse races. I've been on quite a hot streak indeed. And I'll tell you who's on a hot streak. That man, Luke Ayling. He has been on fire as of late. And he is setting flames to the pitch with his viscosity and veracity in his play today. And he showed it there by absolutely scything through Broca like he wasn't even there. James is a winger, not a striker. Should be on the wing. Joffrey up front for me. He's a natural striker. But that's what I say. But who do you drop in that case? Who do you drop? Do you drop Jack Harrison? Do you drop Dan James? Do you drop Rafinha? Who do you drop to fit that in there and put Joffrey up top? That's my question. I'll tell you someone who I think should definitely not be dropped out of the side, and that's Rodrigo. Like I said, I mean, I'm sorry, I'm probably waxing on lyrical about Rodrigo too much, but he's so good, man. He's so good. He's so good. So good. So good. Let me center this a little bit. Try and center the frame a little bit more. Your puns are taking my mind off the game. Thank God. Squeaky bum time here. Mate, you're telling me. What? That's the only coping mechanism I have is talking to you guys. You know, especially those Norwich and that Wolves game. I may have seemed a bit more calm than I was, but inside I was absolutely losing it. And if I didn't have you guys to speak to, then I would literally be an absolute mess. Just pacing up and down my room, throwing my goddamn coffee table everywhere, just smashing everything up in sight, in nerves, kicking things, punching things. At least talking to you guys, it calms my mind a little bit, you know. It helps calm it a bit. Pack of Dreamies. He's big enough for a pack of Dreamies. What a bet. Joffrey on the second half. I presume that's what you feed cats. I don't have cats, so I wouldn't know. Joffrey on second half. Need a natural striker. Give defenders something to worry about. Come on, half time. I wouldn't be too against that. I'd like to see what he could do. There's a lot of space in behind that Southampton defense today. Hey, El Yunusi, what are you talking about, handball? Get the hell out of here. Get your ass out of here. Trying to say handball. I want no handball. Don't you dare VAR this. No. Don't you dare VAR this. Hang on a second. Hang on a tick. Oh, you're joking. It's never a handball. Get the hell out of here. Never. Come on, get half time. Job's a good one. Job couldn't be farther from a good one. What do you mean job's a good one? Job couldn't be farther from it. We need a 2-3-4 goal lead. You know, like I said, I'd love us to keep a clean sheet, but, you know, we haven't necessarily showed so far that we're going to be nailed on for that. Oh, lovely run by Dan James. This is what he can do well. More intense than a full bottle of Robinson's double concentrated squash. And unfortunately, the ball runs out of play anyway. Start James and have Jack as a sub. Get Joffrey up front. I'll give Jesse a text, see if he can change it around. Yeah, me and the old Jess Meister actually having a conversation yesterday. You know, that's what I call him. We're on a first name basis. Me and the boy. Yeah, what can I say? He said, no, I wasn't feeling it. You know, I thought Jack deserved a run out in the team. It is half time, by the way. 1-0 Leeds United. A thoroughly deserved 1-0. Should have potentially been more. And interesting, you say you would have put Jack off the bench. Well, if he was starting on the bench, he wouldn't have got that opening goal for Leeds. Jack Harrison on the score sheet. I just flicked myself in the face. Don't know what the hell is going on in my brain anymore. I'm an idiot. But Leeds, as things stand, clawing our way up the table. It's looking tasty. How you guys feeling about that one? I want to see some ones in the goddamn chat. If you're feeling confident, if you can taste the points coming. 1-0 up after 45 minutes. I'll have that. I'll take it. Absolutely, I'll take it. I will take it all the way to the bloody bank. But with the chances we've had, could have been 2 or 3. Having said that, with the chances we gave up at times, could have been, could have been unlucky and conceded. We are, in fact, quite lucky to have not conceded. But like I said, in transition, very aggressive, very sharp, and there are gaps to be exploited in that Southampton defence. Between their midfield and their defence, there is more gaps than a Waffle House. I am watching IHOP football right here, and it's really there to be exploited, if you ask me. Really is there to be exploited. And I think if we keep this up, that is exactly what we will do. Yes, Lyle Calpawet. I'm going to stop saying that surname. I'm so bad at pronouncing it. Lyle, how are you? How are you, boy? It's good. It feels good to be winning, doesn't it? This is an uncommon feeling for us Leeds fans, you know. 3 wins in a row. And we're feeling somewhat comfortable in this game. I don't know, it feels a little bit more comfortable, a tiny bit more relaxing. It's not relaxing in the slightest, don't get me wrong, with the way that we defend at times, but it's nice to see a little bit of confidence. Captain Coop's doing a job so far, he is. Couple of suspect moments from him. Couple of suspect moments where he was losing his balance and he looked like he was on helter-skelters, but so far, so good. And like I said, Llorente really cleaning up shop. Going to be interesting to see if Llorente takes a break out of the side, or if Llorente, or if he has to, takes a break, if he has to come off and take a break because of the fact he has been down twice in this first half with a couple of injuries. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens with him. It really is. But like I said, I hope he stays on because he's played very well today. Anyway, let's have a little look. Let's have a little look at the table. 1 second. Let me just change the scene here. Is that the right one? Yeah, damn right. That's the right one. Let's have a little look at the old Premier League table. I feel like Cooper just isn't the best in terms of actual defending, but he makes our back line better. I mean, that kind of doesn't make sense there, to be fair, but I kind of know what you mean at the same time. With his leadership qualities and the other attributes he possesses with composure and the ability to command people around him, that could potentially be what you're aiming at here. You know, correct me if I'm wrong. Whereas his footballing ability, maybe, or technical ability in defensive play, maybe isn't as good as a Llorente. Again, that doesn't mean that he's not good, but maybe you're saying Llorente is a little bit more polished, which I can 100% understand. Great, we held on to 1-0. Oh, well, that was hella loud there. Great, we held on to a 1-0 to half-time. Makes a change. We got to be tight early. Second half, though, we do. We need to be tighter than a nuns, you know what, and yeah, we need to get that second, third goal so we can have a little bit of breathing room, you know, loosen the collar a little bit, you know what I mean? Just relax everything up a bit. But let's have a little look at the table. As things stand, oh, how good does that look? I don't want to jinx things, but how good does that look? Watford in 18th place. We'd have a 9-point gap over them. 3-game gap. A beautifully saucy 7-point gap over Everton. We'd be above Newcastle, above Brentford. And this is why I'm saying I'm not exactly sure that I want Brighton to beat Norwich. Because look, Norwich, I think Norwich are out of it. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't think Norwich are going to cause us any problems. I think they are done and dusted at this point in terms of us, or rivaling us at least. But Brighton, if things stay as they are, you know, if Brighton even lose, then we'd only be 1 point behind them. Yes, they'd have a game in hand, but we'd be right up there like the sun don't shine. And we still have to play Brighton. So I'm not mad at Brighton drawing with Norwich. I don't know what you guys think. I don't know who you guys want to win that one. Who would you guys rather win? Brighton or Norwich? Who would you rather win? I'd like to catch Brighton and Palace. And look, Southampton. You know, if we can keep this up, we'll be only 3 points behind Southampton. Finally, look, if 3 games can make all the difference. A few games, a few wins changes everything. Everything was so down and dour and gloom before. Look, I don't want to get ahead of myself, like I said. Still 45 minutes to play. And whenever I do this, it does turn out to be a bad omen, and we do lose. So I don't want to go into it too much. 10 points clear of Watford. That's what I only care about right now. Well, 9 points technically, right? Well, by my calculator. Oh, I was looking at Brentford. Yeah, no, I'm an idiot, man. I was looking at Brentford's points. No, you're right. 10 points clear. Yeah. 10 points. Not even 3 games. 10 points. Oh, I'm an idiot. I was looking at Brentford's points. Yeah. Oh. It looks so good, man. Come on, let's just keep it like that. Yeah, let's keep it like that. Let's keep it, and then let's look up, and then let's look up with a composed eye. If only we beat Everton. If we had beaten Everton and Newcastle, we would be cruising right now. We'd be big chilling up there. But it didn't happen. You know, no point crying over spilt milk. Still things to go. Hey, good first half. Yeah, I'd say it's been a good first half. It's been a decent first half. I'm not gonna lie to you. There's been a couple of questionable moments, a couple of scary moments defensively, but generally, I'm happy. I think we've been the more aggressive team in the transition. We've looked sharp. They've really struggled to stop our counter press, and when we've been spraying the diagonal balls to either Rafinha or Dan James, it's been working a treat, especially Rodrigo in the middle of the park. Who do you guys think has been our best player so far today? But Rodrigo in that middle of the park, he's been opening it up well. He's been turning quickly and spraying the balls around. I think he's been really good in the transition for us. Yeah, Norwich are done. Sorry I'm late, mate. Great half. Like I said before, you ain't got to apologise to me, Jack. It's a pleasure to have you here. But you haven't got to apologise, but thank you anyway. And how have you been, man? How have you been? Again, been a hot moment since me and you've had a little conversation as well. How have you been, my man? But yeah, it has been a great half. It really has been a great half. Norwich, hope it's not going to be like Norwich 1-0 leading up to the 90th minute. Don't get me wrong, it was a hell of a match. But sick of these grey hairs, going to look like Phil Oh man, I prefer to call them silver hairs, yeah? He's a silver fox. Don't you dare come at my boy Phillips Schofield like that, yeah? My boy Sco. Oh man. If Calv goes on, would you rather him go for Forshaw or Klitsch? I'd probably have to say Klitsch because I think Forshaw's potentially had more impact on this game. But if you're looking offensive-wise, maybe take Forshaw off. Although, having said that, it will take a bit of defensive responsibility. Nah, you know what? I'm talking I don't know. It's so tough because I think Klitsch has played so well the past few weeks, and I really do like him, and I like the way that he's coming into his own recently. But I always, for me, I've wanted to see a Forshaw and Phillips midfield. I think that's our best defensive midfield we can get. So I think I would have to take Klitsch off. What about you guys? Who would you guys bring Phillips on for? What would you guys? In fact, I'll broaden the question out a bit. How would you guys switch things around at halftime? What would you guys do? Hope Cooper can keep a clean sheet on his return. You're telling me, man. That would be beautiful. What did I tell you? I don't like these sweaty, crummy, dirty ass sheets. I want a silky, smooth, clean sheet. That's what I want. And if Liam Cooper can deliver it, even better. I'll take that back. 4 has been good. Norwich 1-0. Brighton is my prediction. Norwich 1-0 Brighton. You want Norwich to win? That would be saucy. Now, what I did say, I'm not scared about Norwich. Now, if Norwich start to win games, that's a slightly different story. That's a slightly different story to them drawing games. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm disagreeing with myself at this point here. Man City romping Burnley. Next week's game is going to be mad. Which game next week? Would love to give Bates some minutes? I would. But Calvin Phillips is more important right now. And I think he could really help shore up the midfield and the defense and help see this game through. Been great. Loving all the content you've been posting. Thank you very much, man. Trying to keep that content coming thick and fast. Thank you very much for the kind words, my man. I've had a bit more time. Finally had a little bit more time. And if there's one thing I like doing in my spare time, it is creating content for the channel. Good fun, Nothing more fun, in my opinion. Hope Cooper can get a clean sheet on his return, yeah. Bates injured. How long till the game is on? The game is at half-time right now, so probably looking at around 7 minutes or so. Not on the bench. Rodrigo is impressing lately, being the drive we need. He really has. Like I said, in a relegation battle, you need your big players, your big characters, your top draw players to turn up and be counted for, and that is exactly what he has been. Okay, give that a miss then. Talking about bait, I presume. Brighton, mate. Let's be safe before we start dreaming of where we finish. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Why, but I don't know, man. Why would you... Look, Brighton are only 2 points ahead of us. Why do you want Brighton to win? That's what I don't get. And I don't really like Brighton. So, you know, maybe Brighton could be the ones getting relegated, huh? Maybe things could go Pete Tong for them. Because, like I said, if they're only 2 points ahead of us, they're not exactly out of it themselves if we're still in the dangerous territory. My bad. But yeah, no, you're right. Of course, we do need to focus on survival first. We do. We need to get this win first. That's most important. If we can get this win, potentially another one, then we start looking up, and we start looking up happily. Let's be safe. You're worried about Norwich, lol. I'm not worried about Norwich, Bargav. You missed my whole speech where I was saying it's the opposite of me being worried about Norwich. I think they're going to cause no problems at all. But the thought of them winning does kind of regurgitate around in my stomach a tiny bit. And not a happy regurgitation, if there is such a thing. I would wait until the 60th, before bringing Calvin on, I believe you mean. Anyone got a link? I don't know. No, I do not, unfortunately for you. Yeah, respect JT, but I'm sure you can find one out there. Next week is Liverpool's... Oh, right, yeah. I thought you were talking about Burnley, I was going to say, I mean, yeah, you know, I like to see Burnley myself, like to see him get a hiding or two. Actually, quickly, before the second half does start here, let's just have a little refresh action on here and go through all the scores on the door so far. Liverpool, of course, beating Watford 2-0 earlier on today. Brighton drawing 0-0 with Norwich at half-time. Burnley, Man City... Chelsea drawing with Brentford, and Wolves leading Villa 2-0. Very good stuff to see here. Gundogan and De Bruyne on the score sheet, and a double assist for Raheem Sterling. Who was I talking to yesterday who was slagging my boy Sterling off? I believe it was Diggler. If you're in here, fella. What did I tell you about Raheem Sterling, man? Source Demon. Brentford, Chelsea 0-0. Wolves, of course, leading Villa. Ashley Young own goal and a Johnny Castro goal for Wolves. And Chelsea need to pull their finger out against Brentford for sure. And I ain't talking Adam. But the second half is about to start. Just jumped in to see how you was. I'll be back at full time for either a massive rant or celebrations. Well, get that first... Oh, well, I didn't mean to get that... Didn't mean to get pictures of Ward Prowse up there. That was from creating the thumbnail. I don't just look at pictures of Ward Prowse in my spare time. Yeah, no. Look, man, get that sentence readjusted for you there. There's gonna be no rants. There's no rants and bants. We're talking celebrations only, and I'm not talking about the chocolate. Can I try and fix my camera? My camera gonna... Alright, okay. Alright. Maybe it doesn't want it. Maybe it wants to stay on that screen. I'm not mad at it. But yeah, second half about to start. Hang on a second. Let me just go over to the match screen. Aha. Wait a second. The time is off kilter. One second. Let me just get this time synced up. Cinco de Mayo weekend. There we go. The time is synced up perfectly. There we go. The time is looking saucy. Bang. Perfecto. Sorry, did I just see someone propose in the crowd? I didn't see nobody propose in the crowd. I certainly hope someone wasn't proposing in the crowd. Doesn't seem like the perfect time to do it. If you are going to propose in the crowd, then maybe full time. I mean, it'd be pretty peak if you proposed in the crowd while your team was leading and then they went and lost by full time. That would be pretty peak. That would, yeah, probably not be the best thing to look back on in future times. I don't know. They were zoomed in on it. I wasn't actually looking at the screen. I can't lie to you. During the halftime. What happened, lol? I missed what you said. My wife and daughter said you were talking about me, lol. Ah, here he is. Here he is. Here he is. Sterling didn't assist as well. As long as he does it for England, then I'm okay with him. Mate, 2 assists. 2 assists, yeah? 2 assists. That's what I'm talking about, man. He's the real deal. Don't get married. Get married to the money. That's what I'm saying. The love of the Lizzie. That's the only woman I'm marrying. Elizabeth. And I'm talking about the queen, of course. The Lizzie. Or, if you are, if you swing the other way, which is perfectly fine, maybe you want to get married to the Benjamin, the old Benjamin Franklin. Whether it's the Lizzie or the Benjamin you're marrying, those are the choices you got to make. In my opinion. In the opinion of Jack Harrison and Carl Walker-Peters, who has weaved his way in and out beautifully there and crafted Southampton a dangerous free kick. I just severely hope that we actually manage to defend this damn thing. James Ward-Prowse on it. Oh, no. Not Ward-Prowse. Please, not Ward-Prowse. Sorry, I'm starving. I had to slide a piece of bread in there. Come on. Come on, Meslier. Come on, big save. Dan James lying on the floor. Big chilling in the sun. Big chilling. Any changes for second half? There has been no changes for the second half as things stand. Get money, dodge drama, no wedding. Dodge Cody drama. Oh, for God's sake, man! Oh, what did I tell you? What did I tell you about this guy and the goddamn set pieces and the dodging of the Cody drama? Well, I tell you something. Leeds have just been thrusted back into the pit of drama. That is the trepidation that surrounds a relegation dog scrap, because Ward-Prowse has just pinged it in from 25 yards out. Oh, Meslier gets a hand to it. Should he be doing better there? Should he be doing better there? I don't know. He gets his grasp to it and it flicks through his fingers. If he puts a stronger hand out there, he taps it over. But this is exactly what we were talking about. Giving away needless free kicks, stupid free kicks, and it coming back to cost us. Can we come with a quick response, though, with Dan James? Oh, it's a terrible cross. It's a terrible, terrible cross. Damn it! Damn, that's a good goal. Yeah, it was a goddamn saucy goal. It was a beautiful free kick. I don't know if Meslier should have done... I think I'm being harsh if I say Meslier should have done better with that one. But I think maybe I'm being a little bit harsh with that. But I don't know, man. It was questionable. He got his finger to it. It wasn't too pacey. Oh, man. It was a top goal. It was a top goal. And exactly, man, as I said in my preview, man, got to watch out for Ward-Prowse. I was you saw my computer showing pictures of Ward-Prowse. He's been giving me nightmares all night. And again, stupid free kicks that we give away. And that's what costs us. Stupid set pieces. And again, another game without a clean sheet. Oh well, as you said, keep your chin up. No point crying over spilt milk. Nothing we can do about it now. Let's keep it going. What a goal. You just have to respect it. I do respect the finish. I just don't respect the giving away needless free kicks and putting ourselves in dangerous positions. And they could be coming forward again here. This is not good. This is not what we need. Oh my God. Oh my God. Is that Broha? Broha has just missed what is, for me, a massive, massive chance. Not quite a sitter, but a very, very good chance there. It's drilled across. To be fair, it is good defending by Forshaw. The ball is verging on going... Well, it is. It's in the 6-yard box. The angle was closed down well by Meslier, to be fair, and he had to slide it wide. But this is getting goddamn thingy. Brentford equalizer. Brentford were drawing. What do you mean Brentford equalizer? Wait, there's been 2 goals in 5 minutes in that game. What? What the hell happened there? Oh my days. Rodrigo scored in the 48th minute. And Vitaly Janelt came back in the 50th minute. Jeez, man. Get Joffrey on march. Leeds need to tighten up. We do. Southampton are cutting through us with ease right now. So I'll tell you something. You may want Joffrey on. There's one man I want on right now. And it's Calvin Phillips. You did say bad omen going to see the table. Why were you tempted? It's too tempting, man. It's too tempting. As Denzel said, in your highest moment, the devil will come for you. And when Leeds are winning, boy, is that a moment higher than no other. And the devil comes to tempt me to pull the table out. I was scared of the bad omen it would cause, and it seems to have done that. Oh, man. Geez, guys, I can't leave you for 5 minutes. What have you done? Who friggin' scored? It was a stupid free kick given away against Carl Walker-Peters, and Ward-Prowse pinged one top bins from the free kick. Absolutely pinged it. Leeds need to tighten up. You are right. Looking at the table was my fault. I gotta take responsibility for it, man. It was my decision to pull it up. It was my decision to pull it up, and unfortunately, it looks like that has caused us to concede. But I've pulled the table away now. The table is closed. In fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to close the tab where the table's open, all right? That tab is now closed. I'm also going to close the tab where there are pictures of Ward-Prowse. Therefore, he's not going to score again, you know? This is how things work, all right? Replace Coops with Creswell, Forshaw with Phillips. I don't know if I take Forshaw out. I want to see Forshaw and Phillips together. I feel like they have very good synergy in the middle of the park. And I tell you what's a beautiful synergy as well is the goddamn legends that we have in here. 31 whole goddamn likes. I don't know who you are. I don't know where you're liking from, but all I know is you 31 fine, saucy, sexy individuals, charismatic individuals are absolute living legends. That's for damn sure. And I ain't talking damn Forshaw. As Ward-Prowse whips in another free kick. Get it out, Meslier. Oh, he actually catches it for once. Would you believe it? Get an image of that. An absolute collector's item. Oh, my days. It's 2-1 to Brentford. Oh, Leeds, we need to go quick. We need to go big time. It's 2-1 Brentford. Oh, it's Christian Eriksen. It's 2-1 Brentford. Oh, come on. No, we need goals. We need goals. This is not good. This is not good. Oh, man. No, man. This is not good. This is not what we need. This is not what we need. This is not what we need. Come on. Fix up, man, fix up! Come on. Come on, Jack, come on. Oh, man. Lazy sloppiness. And just like I said, it was somewhat, you know, somewhat more comfortable to watch Leeds in that first half for a change. Well, oh boy, did that change, didn't it? Second half, oh, man, back up Schitt's Creek without a paddle. Back absolutely bricking it. Ailing with the block. Come on, get it out of there. Get it out of there. Come on, Raf. Oh, Rodrigo. Here we go. This is what I'm talking about. Oh, he bursts forward on the attack. Oh, it's still Rodrigo. It is an orgasmic run. He's into the box now. Still Rodrigo. Gives it to Rafinha. Rafinha! Oh, how's he missed? Oh, what's he playing at? He's dinked it over the bar. Oh, what a run by Rodrigo. Oh, he's got more legs than an Olympic athlete. As he paces down the line, he cuts it back, puts Bednarek on it, puts Romeo on his arse rather, cuts it back to Rafinha, opens his body up beautifully to send it past Ward-Prowse, and then completely shanks the shot, man. This game is mad open. It is. It's more open than a 40-year-old hooker's legs. Oh, man. Forgot about KP. This game is mad open. Lol, this is so freaking Leeds. We just can't win comfortably anytime. Damn, I need some more meds. Don't worry about Brentford. We need to win this. Then the pressure is off. No, but we need to catch Brentford. That's what I wanted. Then the pressure would really be off. If we overtook Brentford and we overtook Newcastle, then all of a sudden we put the pressure on Brentford and the pressure alleviates us off. You see how these kind of things work. If there's a team below us, they're the ones under pressure. Because look, there's teams that aren't too far ahead of us by a couple of points. But all the pressure is on us because we're the ones that are in reaching distance of that relegation battle. Oh, man. It was a very good counter. But look, typical Leeds that Chelsea just happened to be absolutely pissing it up. Chelsea to Brentford. Come on, man. Why are they slipping up now? You know? If they're going to keep slipping up like this, I hope they don't get top 4. You know? As punishment for screwing us over. Oh, Klitsch to Forshaw. Looked a little bit shaky there. A little bit shaky. But again, we spring on a counter-attack, do we? Oh my God, Rodrigo. Who's he passed it to there? He's found Dan James, though. Come on, all right. This is it. A little bit slower from Leeds. Let's calm it down, all right? A little bit too much rashness and recklessness, pardon me. But let's slow it down. Let's compose ourselves. Well, that wasn't composed at all, man. I said let's compose ourselves, and Jack Harrison just punts it into the box. Oh, man. Is KP on? No, he's not. Joffrey got to come on. Phillips, push it. Marsh, do it. Joffrey got to come on. Phillips, push it. Marsh, do it. That was a good counter. It was a very good counter. Gonna be a Norwich. All the right runs. Could have hit the target. Rodrigo just needs to be selfish and have a go. You know what? I can kind of agree with you there. If anyone does deserve a goal as well, it is Rodrigo for the way he's been playing today. I don't know. Look, maybe I'm being delusional. I'm waxing on a bit, which, be fair to disagree with me on. But I think Rodrigo has been sensational today so far. Maybe I'm watching a different game. Joe Gelhardt is coming on, I believe. Who's he coming on for? Here we go. Daniel James is off. And Joffrey Gelhardt is on. 58 minutes, 8 seconds on the clock. And that man, Joe Gelhardt, finally gets himself onto the pitch to a raucous reception from the Ellen Road faithful. You can feel the energy lift inside the stadium in anticipation of the Scouse Wizard. And what he's going to do with the ball. Oh, hang on a second. What is that? Get it out. Flick it out of there. Come on, Jack. Get it. Oh, lovely ball to Dallas. Come on. Spring on the counter-attack now. Get it through to Joffrey. Go on, Jack. Joffrey's out wide. Cuts it back to Forshaw instead. Playing the triangles well here. Slowly cutting them open. Gelhardt to Jack. Dodgy ball by Gelhardt. He sold Jack short there. But it is off. Get Pirlo on now. Mate, how many times do I got to say? I mean, I make the mistake myself, to be honest, of calling Phillips the Yorkshire Pirlo. It's actually very disrespectful to call Phillips the Yorkshire Pirlo. I realised it was I was doing it a lot, but I didn't. Thinking about it, it is very, very disrespectful to call Phillips the Yorkshire Pirlo, because the reality is that Pirlo is nothing more than the Italian Calvin Phillips. As Rafinha gets skinned there. Can you say hi to my friend Thomas? Thomas, what's going on, my boy? What is going on, my brother? How are you doing? And if you can hear this, go give Oshin a little slap. Just kidding, don't do that. I do not advise violence. It was a joke. It was a very poor joke. It was a very bad joke. Say hi to my sensible sub. It is a sensible sub. I need to work on my wording. Lol. I think your wording's pretty good. I think your wording's pretty good. Oh no! Walker Peters really playing it. Come on, Joff. Should have took Harrison off though. Oh, Joff Harrison off. I'm liking the word. I'm liking the rhyming here, boys. I'm liking it. It says, this is classy, see? This is what you don't get anywhere else, but with the forward-thinking pioneers, the rhyming, the knowledge, the strength, integrity, and I'm not talking KSI. I'm talking Rodrigo Moreno, who carves his way through once again. And now it's Klitsch. Oh, an audacious ball by Klitsch. And now Gelhardt, man. Come on, Gelhardt. That's good work by Gelhardt, though. It's good work by Gelhardt, and he's been dragged down. That's what I'm talking about. That is what you get every single time with Gelhardt. Yeah, it was a sloppy run by him. He showed the defender too much of the ball. He lost out, but the second he loses it, bang! Uses all his energy to get his body in front of the defender, get the ball back, and work his way to earn Leeds another free kick. I owe my cat a pack of Dreamies now. I ain't going to hit the end of this. Dogs, where's it at? Dogs are where it's at. Mate, I don't have either. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm allergic to both of the little fuckers. Pardon my French. Sorry, shouldn't have said that. And, yeah. Brentford, oh my God, Brentford are up 3-1. Oh, please, hang on a second. Leeds have a free kick! Oh, it's tapped over the bar. And you're right. Bailey, you're right. You're 100% right. Oh, my days. Oh, my days. Mate, Bailey, can your boys do the business tomorrow, please, Bailey? Yeah? Can your boys do the business, lad? I'd like it very much if you went and Everton, yeah? Yeah? Get him down there. Give us a bit of breathing room, please. Oh, no, Rafinha's down and the referee's given nothing. The referee has given absolute jack diddly squat. But their counter-attack is absolutely weak. And Gelhardt again gets fouled, man. Every time Gelhardt gets the ball, he's getting fouled and dragged down and abused and battered. Disgraceful stuff. It is Brentford 3-1. It is. This is bad. We need a win big time now. Freestyle in the beer aisle. That's it. Show some love. Leeds better win, JT. If we win, we are out of the relegation. Well, we're out of the relegation zone anyway. But what do you mean is we're kind of out of the trouble. And well, yeah, we're quite far. We will. If we win, then yeah, we are in a healthy position in terms of the relegation zone. That's for sure. Chelsea, man, God's sake. How are Chelsea bottling it like this, man? How are Chelsea bottling it like this? As Southampton get ready to bring on Armstrong. Hopefully, his arm is not strong enough to hold off Joe Gelhardt. Joe Gelhardt, who has the strongest arms and the most charm in the Premier League. I mean, look, defenders aren't able to get anywhere near him. They have to kick him and drag him down every chance they get. The little shift of balance. Look, when you look at Gelhardt, you could be eluded or deluded into thinking that he's quite a clunky player because of the way his body type is. But he's kind of like Wayne Rooney in that sense. The balance he has and the poise to shift it from left foot to right foot and vice versa and shimmy his way through defenders. It's really, really good. Sensational, I go as far as to say. Chelsea are shadows. We need them to win. Mate, we do need them to win for once. For once, you know, I'm actually rooting Chelsea on and they go and absolutely piss it up. I've even got the blue shirt on, you know, so that I can root both teams on at the same time, you know what I mean? Wasn't actually a conscious decision. It just happened to work out that way. And I'm certainly going to be wearing no shade of blue at all tomorrow in hopes that Everton get their cheeks royally clapped and slapped. Brentford up 3-1. Yeah, no. Here we go. Come on, Raf. Come on, Raf. Holds his defender off. Oh, lovely ball in there. Like swimwear to Stuart Dallas. Oh, come on, man. Come on, man. You've got so many options and you just decide to slash it into the box aimlessly, man. You had more options than a guy walking into Walmart. And here we go. He's scratching his crotch. That's not really the first image I wanted to see of him, but Calvin Phillips is stripped and ready. Here we go, baby. That's what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. I mean, that was a questionable first shot from the cameraman. They had a low down angle, just zooming in on him, scratching his crotch. Not really what I want to see, but he is there. He is ready and raring to go. That's what I'm talking about. The main man, KP, Calvin Filipinos. This is it. He's come on for Mateus Klitsch, as we said. Phillips coming on indeed. Rhiannon Botha. How are you, my sister? I'm not falling into that trap. I made the mistake too much of just calling everyone my brother. My brothers and sisters, of course. Diverse channel. How you doing? I believe you're new to the channel. Bargav Gelhardt looks like a player winning fouls and taking people on. KP, mate. Gelhardt is the real deal. Let me tell you. The real deal. Yeah? Calpino's the Yorkshire pizza. The Yorkshire pizza? What do you mean the Yorkshire pizza? Yeah? He ain't no Yorkshire pizza. He ain't no Yorkshire Pirlo. As I said before, Pirlo is nothing more than the Italian Calvin Phillips. Calvin Phillips is the sauciest, most charismatic, intelligent midfielder to ever grace the Premier League. No one sprays it like him. No one defends like him. No one has the positional awareness of him, the energy, the positioning, the flair, the charisma, the skills, the interpretation of the game, the anticipation of when there's going to be a loose ball. You're going to see the difference here. I'm telling you, you're going to see the difference. A massive difference. Chalk and cheese with Phillips in that midfield now. It's going to be so much tighter, so much more assured. And it's going to allow us to spring on the attack so much more. JTR hopes need huge. Get Calvin Phillips. Oh, man. But yeah, like I said, Bargav, Gelhardt is the real deal, though. He really is. Good, thanks. Hope you're good. I'm good. You know, I'm hoping, you know, for another couple of goals for Leeds. If we can get the win, then I'll be very good. And I'm anticipating us getting the win right now. So that's why I'm feeling somewhat pretty good. You know, I can feel us getting this win. Oh, lovely challenge by Phillips. Unfortunately, it is lost out, but who's there again? Look at that. Straight into them. Straight into the position, Calvin Phillips. That's what I'm talking about, man. He's got more energy than 20 Duracell batteries stacked back to back to back to back to back. Yeah? He is sharper than the sharpest steak knife carved out of the finest stocks, rocks and stones in the planet. And here we go. Rafinha on the counter now. Gelhardt slipped on his ass, but he finds Forshaw! Oh, for sure he should have been slotting that one, but he's drilled it straight into the defender. Pirlo is nowhere near as legendary as Calvin. He shows the pain. Oh, come on, Dallas. Come on, Gelhardt! Oh! What's going on? Oh, pinball around, man. These deceiving camera angles. I can't see what's happening. Oh, man. Looks loads of teams after KP. Of course, loads of teams are after KP. Who the hell wouldn't want Calvin Phillips? Who wouldn't? But they ain't gonna get him as long as we stay up. As long as we stay up, which makes it imperative that we win this game and stave away relegation. Follow. We got Phillips, the Yorkshire Pillow. Follow Pillow. Oh, yeah, I like it, Harley. I like it. I'm liking it. I'm liking a bit of the old Cockney rhyming slang. I'm liking it. Come on, boys. We got this. Calvin Joffe Meslier. It's a good spine, isn't it? It's a good spine. It is a good spine. You know, I tell you, with a spine like that, you could be deadlifting 300 kilograms easy. Probably 500. In fact, more than 500. You break the world record. 502. What a spine. Throw a bit of Coops in there. In fact, Strike. I'd put the spine. I don't know. Look, they're showing that free kick again. What do you guys think about that free kick? One's in the chat if you think that Meslier should have saved it. Two's in the chat if you think that there was no chance he could have saved that. One's in the chat if you think he could have saved it. One's in the chat if you think he could have saved it. Two if you think there was no chance. He was just lucky to get a hand to it. Calvin Phillips, one of the best midfielders to ever grace the pitch of the Whites. Mate, to ever grace the pitch of the beautiful game, full stop. Yeah, one's look, Yeah, I don't know, man. I think he could have. I don't know if I feel like I don't know if I'm being harsh though. I feel like I don't know if I'm being too harsh on him. But yeah, Thomas actually slapped me. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, Yashin. I didn't mean to, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. Oh man. Um, it's like the 11 on the field now. Oh man, get ready to go nuts. 89th minute winner, mate. If there's another 89th, 90th minute winner, I will throw this glass of water on my wall. You know, smash the glass, stab it into my own forehead in excitement. Not fatally stab it. You know, just a little like tap in there to get the adrenaline going. Yeah, I don't know what I'll do. I'll wear a jockstrap and knee slide through the streets. That's for damn sure. I will wear a jockstrap only and knee slide through the streets if we get another late winner. I'd rather we just got the winner now, to be honest, rather than a late winner. Let's get, in fact, forget the winner now. Let's just get 2 goals now. Let's keep it nice and comfy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, one Keith. Yeah. Leeds have 20 to grab goals. We need a goal ASAP. Rocky, we do indeed, man. We do indeed. Lots of teams can jog on. Yeah. Chelsea making 3 changes in that other game, by the way. Reece James, Kovacic, and Lukaku on. Kante, Werner, and Alonso off in hopes to try and draw Brentford back, which we really need. Livramento now guiding his way through. Southampton haven't really been able to create too many clear-cut chances, if I'm honest. They look dangerous, and it scares me a bit because they are getting in and around the 18-yard box, but they're not actually creating anything too dangerous. I have the beer ready, mate. Oh, if we win, imagine how beautiful that would be. The sun is shining. It's decently hot. It's a bright, lovely day. It's somewhat early in the afternoon. Crack a beer open. Put your feet up. Look at the table. See that 10 points between us and the relegation zone. Oh, it would be beautiful. Be beautiful. Come on. Let's get a goal. Come on, let's get the energy up now. Leeds have looked a little bit flat over the past few minutes. The KP sub changing this game. The Calvin Phillips sub changing every game. Changes everything. It's raining. No, it ain't raining. What are you talking about, man? It ain't raining. Where do you live? Maybe it's raining where you live. I'm in Manchester right now, and there's no rain in Manchester. I'm not going to lie to you. No rain at all. No rain at all. At least he subbed and liked the Oh, man. Oshin needs to go to A&E. Oh man, no, he doesn't. I hope he's okay. I didn't mean to incite violence. It was a poor joke. It was a G.I. Jane joke, man. I didn't mean to incite such violence. It was a poor joke. Is it raining in Leeds? No, it's... Well, hang on a second. I don't know if I'm delusional or something, as they carry on. Bednarek's on the floor. He's been on the floor for a good minute or so as he receives treatment. But I don't know if I'm being delusional here or what. But I'm pretty sure Ellen Road is in Leeds. And I'm pretty sure we're playing at Ellen Road. And what my eyes are telling me is that I cannot see any rain at all on the pitch, on the players. They actually look bone dry. Joffrey Gelhardt's scalp is looking nice and dry. Although I do want his scalp to get a bit wetter with sweat as he pins them back. I broke his ankle. What do you mean he broke his ankle? Oh, man. Wait, what have I missed here? Good. I hope so, man. Hope so. Don't want to see any harm. Swarcliffe. Leeds, Swarcliffe. You're from Swarcliffe. Where is Swarcliffe? Is that in Leeds, I'm guessing? Well, you just said you're in Leeds, and then why did I ask if that place was in Leeds? Yeah, I don't know. My geography's terrible. My geography is terrible. I know Scarborough, but that's not in Leeds. I know Leeds. I know that place where the bus gets off near Leeds, near Ellen Road. I know Ellen Road, you know, I know that place. But that's about as far as my knowledge of the actual city goes. I broke Oshi's ankle. Oh, man. I'll tell you something. Gelhardt needs to keep breaking ankles out there, that's for sure. As we are the champions of Europe. Bellows around the stadium. Leeds come forward on one more attack. Rafinha. Oh, it's an orgasmic run by the Brazilian. And it's still ref. It's a pen. Oh, are you crazy, ref? Are you absolutely delusional? Are you insane in the membrane? That is the most clear-cut penalty I have ever seen in my career. And Rafinha is still down. Oh, my God. I mean, it's a beautiful ball in by Gelhardt. Ayling's facing the wrong way. He flicks it straight to... Oh, he kicks the... Oh, man. Oh, that's bad for his ankle. They're not going to give anything. On second thoughts, it's probably not a pen, but Rafinha's injured. Oh, no. Not Rafinha. No. And Diallo's fine. Rafinha's goddamn injured. Yeah, no, it's not. I may have got a bit ahead of myself. It's not a pen. It's not a penalty, but... Oh, man. Damn it, man. He's still down. I hope he's not injured. Southampton penalty. I see you retract that message, Bargav. You think I didn't see that and register in the brain. Southampton penalty. Think you're some kind of slick guy, huh? Well, I tell you something. There are some slick guys in here. Some slick, saucy dons. And there are 37 of you absolute legendary, slicker and saucier than any others. And to you guys, I don't know who you are. I don't know where you're like them from, but you 37 fine, saucy individuals are absolute living legends. Mwah, thank you from the bottom of my heart for absolutely insane support. But there's only more insane support I want, and that is from Leeds on the pitch, through Joffy Gelhardt, through Calvin Phillips, through Rafinha Bellotti. Or Belloli, however you say it. Rafinha is back, which is good. Ayling is absolutely charging forward. He is charging forward so much now. Every time we come on a counter, he is blistering forward. And I like it. I'm not mad in it. I like it. You know what I mean? He just needs to get himself a little bit more involved in that actual final third. And we're talking magic. Come on, Forshaw. Come on, Stewie. Go on, my son. Gives it out to Jack. Jack on the spin. Jack for the win. Come on, my son. Oh, Rodrigo on the spin again. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, it's a terrible ball. Who was that? Dallas. What is that? Lazy ball, man. Bamford is in commentary, LUTV. Yeah, I just saw that. He's and now that he's injured, he's back on there. I mean, last time he was on LUTV. Well, the last time I remember him being on LUTV commentary was that Birmingham 5-4. And we scored a dramatic last-minute winner there. Could that be a good omen coming in again? Will he be commentating on a last-minute masterclass from the mighty whites known as Leeds United? Can't see us scoring here. Is 1-1 too bad? Yes, it is. We need points, and we need them now. And I'll tell you why it's especially too bad is because Chelsea are absolutely frauding it up over against Brentford. That's why. That's why it's too bad. The beer was going to get thrown. Oh, man. That's just why... Why Leeds United ailing to score and Ellen Road erupts, throwing the beers in the 90th minute. Come on, the boys, you can feel it, man. It's pissing down in here, JT, but I do live in the Amazon rainforest. Oh, man. Come on. I live near a massive toilet bowl known as Old Trashford. And so there is quite a bit of liquid spewing from there from time to time. Come on. Ailing to unleash his inner Rory Delap as two foxes watch on from behind him with silver hair, or rather hair more silver than the finest ores in the finest caverns known to mankind. As they twist, and El Yunusi twists and turns his way out of trouble and tries to spring Southampton on the counter-attack. But you ain't getting past my man Llorente. Not with work like that. Not with shoddy workmanship like that. And now it's Gelhardt on the counter-attack. Flicking it through. Harrison. Rodrigo. He's down. Is it a pen? No, it's not. Is it a corner? What? No, it's not. Oh, man. How is Man U fans only saying you're a Leeds fan? Well, yeah, it's questionable. Quite a lot of abuse. I don't know if I told you the story that happened a couple of months ago now. I was literally just walking down the street in my Leeds jumper, and some geezer literally stopped. Oh, he was cycling on his bike. He was cycling on his bike in the middle of the road. Literally stopped, turned to me. He's like, "You scum prick." And then just cycled off. That was quite funny. When I went to the Leeds-Liverpool game, dressed in my full Leeds scarf and tracksuits and everything, walking through the centre of Manchester while they were all drunk going to a festival, wasn't the smartest idea. Oh, hang on a second. Oh? Rafinha? Ah! Get it in! Sloppy play. Yeah, no, yeah, I got a lot of abuse. I had to put a light jog onto the station, I'll put it that way. There was quite a few of them grouped up that didn't like the sight of a scum fan, as they would call it. Same, I have a Man City fan that makes fun of us. Mate, it's rough. It's rough. But we're starting to build some momentum, and now the mouths are starting to stop chattering from these frauds as Leeds start to pick up some points. If we can pick up 3 here today, we will really silence the critics. But we can't allow Armstrong to do anything with the ball now. Outside of our box, Rafinha dives in, doesn't get anywhere near. Ward-Prowse flicks it back across to Walker-Peters. Walker-Peters plays it through to Armstrong. Get it out of there, man. Get it out of there. It goes all the way to the back sticks. Ah! Oh! Who is that fraud? Who is that? Livramento has absolutely shanked it. He has absolutely shanked it into Rose. Oh, man. Oh. Only saying, Leeds fan, I'll take 1-1 rather a win, though. Joe, but would you really take a 1-1? I mean, yeah, obviously you'd rather a win, but would you really take a 1-1? I don't know. We need a win. We need a win. We need those points. Come on. Like I said, Everton are still clasping from behind us. Brentford are like I say, leading Chelsea 3-1. We need to get a lead over Newcastle. I think we need a win, personally. That's what I'm saying. I think we need a big, fat, juicy win. Thomas died because Maguire is starting for Man U. Leads the madmen in the dramatic lads indeed. Oh, here we go. Is this what I think it is? Man like Sam Greenwood, the real Greenwood, man. I've been saying it from day one. There's only one Greenwood in town, and his name is Sam Greenwood. And here he is. Can he get a second assist to his name? Can he get a first goal to his name? In fact, it's funny. Their set-piece maestro, Ward-Prowse, scored a free kick for them earlier on. Could our set-piece maestro, Sam Greenwood, do it for us as Ayling hobbles his way onto the pitch? Fresh off of watching Josh Warrington dismantle Martinez ringside for the IBF World Championship. He was going absolutely berserk that day. Almost chinned a couple of lads in the arena. He was throwing some hands, and it's time for him to chin some Southampton players here as Leeds cruise forward again. Tried to be flicked through, so close. We're still on the attack though. It's Phillips. He finds Forshaw. Oh, come on, Harrison! Wake up, man. Harrison's given the ball away twice there. Needlessly, he's given the ball away twice. Come on, Joffy. Joffy's brought down. Referee's giving us nothing. And he's going to give them a free kick, is he? Well, hey, no, he tells them to play on. That's what I'm talking about. It may be a little bit fraudulent from him, but at least he's giving it fair both ways. Come on, 85th minute. We need a goal. We need it now. Luke Ayling! Oh, come on, man. Just the cross, the final ball. The final ball. The final ball is missing. Come on. Oh, no. Oh, big challenge, Dallas. Meaty challenge in the middle of the park there. And it's calmly played away by Leeds. And the crowd roar again. The energy is electric. The tension is palpable. With just 4 minutes left of regulatory time in action. Can the mighty Whites of Leeds United secure another last gasp winner? I certainly hope so, and I certainly know so. I can feel it, I can taste it, I can feel it in my bones. Here comes Rafinha. Rafinha still twisting, turning, pivoting. We're good for a win. Next game will do us. Come on, Leeds, getting my silver wings like Paulie off surprise. Sam Greenwood, the maestro, better than Joffrey. No offense, although scored a tap-in against Norwich. Ooh! The maestro Sam Greenwood better than Gelhardt. You say that was a trash attempt? Not gonna lie, it was a pretty trash attempt. Che Adams comes off for Teller. I don't like that at all. I don't like Teller coming on because last time Teller played against us, he tore us a new arsehole. So this scares me. With 3 minutes left before stoppage time, I'm not too keen on the fact that Teller has just come on for Che Adams. Even though Che Adams has had a decent game. Come on, 3 minutes left. 2 minutes and 40 seconds left of a regulatory time. Oh, David Colloon has now just subscribed and joined the most forward-thinking young pioneers to play the beautiful game. Thank you very much, my man. And could we get a penalty at the same time? Surely now. Gelhardt's down. Referee. Ayling is in bits. Rafinha looks shell-shocked. That's surely a pen. That's a pen! That's a pen any day of the week! Any day of the week, that's a pen! Gelhardt gets it! He's taken down! That's a pen! Come on, VAR! No foul! No foul! Are you crazy? Are you crazy? That is one of the most ridiculous things I've ever seen. The first one, yeah, I went crazy and I changed my opinion. That one, he doesn't touch the ball. Unless if I can see some super slow-mo angle from another angle that shows me that he did somehow get the slightest feather of a flick on the ball, then maybe. But he did not get the ball. That is a criminal decision by the referee. And now Southampton come charging forward themselves. 4-1 Brentford. Oh my days. Is it actually? Oh my lord, it is. It is. It's 4-1 Brentford. Oh man. Come on, Leeds. Please pull your finger out. Please pull your finger out. Just a minute left. Come on, Gelhardt. Come on. Spin him like a Beyblade. Spin him like you've never spun one before. Oh, Peno. There's no Peno. Oh, man. Hopefully they do what you say. Phillips back, Graf and attack. A little unfortunate for Jack and Cooper back to pick up the slack. Unfortunately, not picking up enough slack as we head into the deep inside the 89th minute. Closing in on the 90th minute of action for Leeds to grab a winner, to steal a winner. Not even steal, it will be a deserved winner. But the VAR check for the pen is withdrawn. And they haven't given it. That is criminal. At least 4 minutes. Come on. I've got to see at least 4 or 5 myself. Yeah. As Southampton come forward. Oh, no. It's a dodgy foul by Llorente. Again, what did I say about these needless fouls that we keep giving away? Stupid needless fouls. As we get 5 added minutes. 5 minutes for Leeds to savour things. 5 minutes for Leeds to change things around. What is going on with these officials? I don't know. I couldn't tell you, fella. At least 4 minutes. Come on, at least 4 minutes. Please tell me how that is not a pen. I couldn't tell you. I do not have the words to articulate how that was not a pen, because it was a pen. And now it's Ward-Prowse with the free kick. Just get it out, for God's sake. And it's cleared away by Rodrigo. Thank the Lord. By the way, in the interim, while I wasn't saying there, Strike did come on for Ayling. Come on. Put the pressure on Joffy. Put it on him. Greenwood, you're walking. Put the pressure, lad. Sprint your ass off there. Come on. Here we go. Gelhardt. Gelhardt very deep, by the way. Very, very deep picking up the ball. Go on, Phillips. Go on. Get away. Forshaw. Mash him up. Tell her, you little bum boy. Come on. Come on. Come on, Raf. Resource demon. Dinks it in there. Dinks it in there. Dinks it in there. And it's a Leeds throw-in a very dangerous position. Come on, Leeds. Go Spectre. Mike Dean is in VAR. Of course, no pen. Didn't think about that one, Matt. Didn't think about that one. As Leeds get a corner in the 91st minute and 40 seconds. Anthony Taylor is the ref, of course. No pen. What a combo that is. Anthony Taylor and Mike Dean together. Probably never going to get Leeds pens at that rate. Rafinha whips it in! Oh, come on, man! Sloppy cross. Go on, Leeds, indeed, a Sheen. But we need a Charlie Sheen level butt slapping of those Southampton defenders if we are going to get anything. Because right now, we just don't seem to have that final bit of cutting edge to our play. That final ball is missing. But we have 2 minutes and 40 seconds left to potentially drag it out. To potentially clasp our way through. Llorente's fouled. What's happened here? What's happened here? Oh, he's down. He's down. Who's down? What's going on? He's got to get better. He does. And it's a Southampton free kick. And time is waning. Time is waning like Wayman. This isn't looking good so far. Bum boys. Yeah. I was going to... There was, yeah. I had to refrain myself a little bit, you know. There was some other words, some other superlatives that were going to come out. And, yeah, I had to refrain myself and cut back on that one. Just subscribed, you leg. I'm actually 2 legs, a torso, couple of arms, a neck, and a head as well. So I think you're actually doing me quite dirty there. But thank you anyway. And congratulations on joining the most forward-thinking young pioneers that the beautiful game has to offer. Anyone watching, 44 likes. I mean, you're absolutely right. That is absolutely mesmeric, Joe. The support and the people watching, I mean, it's absolutely amazing right now. I couldn't put it into words how much I appreciate this. I'm dumbfounded by this level of support. It's absolutely crazy, man. You legends. All I need now is Leeds to get a last-minute winner, but it's 84 minutes now striking the clock, and Southampton have a corner. We're going to need the counter-attack of all counter-attacks to get a goal now. No way Southampton smash and grab this. No way Southampton fluke their way to a win. As Said has now just joined and become most forward. Hang on, get it out. Said has just joined the family of the most forward-thinking pioneers to grace the beautiful game. Welcome to the family, my brother. Oh my God, I thought we almost conceded there. But instead, we spring on the counter-attack with Stuart Dallas. Oh, what kind of ball is that? What kind of ball is that? Where's the accuracy? Where's the vision? Where's the brain? Where's the thinking, man? It's a thinking man's game. And there was no thought in that. There was no interpretation. There was no anticipation of who was going to make the run. He just put his head down and hoped and cleared it. It was lazy. It was sloppy. And we need one last attack now. Come on, give it to Calvin. No, Dallas pings it again to Gelhardt. And it's sloppy, man. Give it the easy ball. Give the easy ball. And it's full time. It's the 95th minute. It's game over. It's 1-1. And it's a decent point by all accounts, but we should have won. Again, wasted chances, not creating enough when we did have the ball is come to bite us in the arse once again. And once again, Leeds United walk away with a point when we really should have been walking away with all three. It is a point that pushes us up a tiny bit away from the relegation zone, with Norwich losing earlier today. Not Norwich losing, sorry. Norwich drawing now, so it doesn't help us with Norwich. With Watford losing earlier today and Burnley losing, it does push us a tiny bit away from the relegation zone, but still could have got a win, in my opinion. A lot of positives to take out of it. A sensational performance at times. Really, really good performance at times from Leeds. And a game in which we really should have created more chances. Like I said, on the counter press, we were exploiting them at will. We were really carving them open well. They were struggling to deal with us defensively, really, whenever we sprung on the counter press or the counter attack. And I think we were slightly unlucky to concede a free kick of that magnitude. And actually, aside from that free kick, we defended very, very well. We really, really did. We really stopped them from creating many chances. The midfield was sure up. The defense was sure. And I think we defended really well. And I think we can look with sadness that we didn't get all 3 points, but we can look with the positives that we look a lot better defensively. We look a lot more shored up, and offensively, you know, there were some really good patterns of plays in there, especially with Rodrigo in the first half. The second half, he kind of dipped off a little bit, but Rafinha was shining in the second half. Gelhardt had a couple of exciting opportunities, but we just dripped off the boy a little bit at the end there. Leeds need to get practice finishing and crossing. We do indeed, Bailey. And like I said, Bailey, hopefully we can be saved by your boys giving Everton that Glock 5000 tomorrow. A point is better now than I suppose. On to the next one. Indeed, a draw is better than a loss. Obviously, absolutely, Darth Brooks. At least we got a point. Welcome to the fam, indeed. We wanted to win. We are now unbeaten in 3 with 7 points. 3 points against Watford, and we are nearer to safety. Chins up, guys. MOT. To be fair, had you said 3 games ago we'd be walking out with 7 points out of the last 9 possible points, then you'd probably have taken that before. So yeah, if you put it into perspective like that, then yeah, it is good. However, on the basis of performance, I think we should have got the win. But there are still some very winnable games coming up. And like I said, a lot of positives to take into them. Who would you guys say was your man of the match of that game? Bye, great game, but we should have got a pen. Bye, Shadow. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for coming along. Been a pleasure to speak to you, Shadow. And thank you for joining not thank you for joining, but welcome. Now that you have joined the family. Great to have you here, my man. Crazy game. Finishing was off. The finishing was pretty off from us. It really was. Not from them, though. Like I said, I think we defended pretty well. It's time to get ready for the piss up. Have a good weekend, peeps. Big up JT for the laughs. Sterling work. Thank you, Pablo. And it was sterling work from Sterling in the other game of the day, which has seen Burnley drop points, which is very, very helpful for us. Raheem the Dream Sterling. And it was sterling work from Leeds at times as well today. Just like I said, final bits of off. And sterling work from you guys. Yeah, forget me. Like I said, I'm nothing more than a custodian of your time. And thank you guys so much for just keeping me entertained this game. I mean, the game was keeping me entertained, but you know, keeping the conversation flowing. Some great stuff, some funny stuff. You know, there was a lot of Cockney rhyming slang going on in there earlier on. Thank you guys for your great input to the stream, as always. It's been absolutely a pleasure speaking with you guys. Finishing isn't our strong point. No, it really isn't. We're very, very wasteful. And that is the one thing that we have carried over from the Bielsa era into this. That side is still pretty pretty wasteful. Jesse Marsh is stopping the rot. He is indeed. He is indeed. Garbage, 2 points dropped. Great stream, JD. Off to catch KG. See you next time. See ya, Flash Cog. Thank you very much, you absolute sauce. Damon, thank you very, very much, my man, for coming in here. It's been a pleasure speaking to you as well. As long as we are picking up points, it's all gravy. It is all gravy, baby. I've got to agree with you there. So, rant or celebration? It's a weird one, isn't it? It's neither. Oh, hang on a second. Why is the score? Why is the timer still going? Yeah. It's neither, is it? It's neither. It's neither at the end of the day. It's neither a rant nor a celebration nor a bant. It's somewhat happy with a win, you know, comfortable with the win, but kind of a little bit unfortunate that we didn't get more. A little bit upset that we didn't get any more, personally. But yeah, good shout, JTLive. Thank you for coming along here as well. Absolute pleasure to speak to you. I'm fairly happy with it. I mean, I feel the same. I'm not mad. I would have liked him to see a win, but at the end of the day, there are a lot of positives to take out of it. I liked the way we played. I liked the way we broke them down. I liked the energy we showed on the counter press. I liked the creativity we showed at times, linking up the midfield and the attack. I liked the defensive rigidity that we had there. So there are a lot of positives for it. Thanks for the energetic commentary. Thank you for coming in here. Hi-do ho. Yeah, you ain't gonna thank me for that. It's just what I love to do. It is what it is. But thank you very much for the kind words, my boy. We hope that Ham wins tomorrow, or Everton will get. Well, absolutely. I'm saying West Ham need to take them down to Chinatown and show them what's good. That's what needs to happen tomorrow, baby. They need to give them that Glock 5000, slap them 6 ways till Sunday, clap those cheeks. Anything you want to say to describe it, that is exactly what they need to do to Everton tomorrow. 54 likes, 57 whole goddamn likes, goddamn! I don't know who you are, I don't know where you like him from, but all I know is you 57 fine, saucy, sexy, charismatic individuals are absolute living legends. That is for damn sure. I'm off. Cheers, JT. Great show. Thank you very much, Diggler. Thank you very much for coming along. Thank you for your great input as always, and good luck with your mixed martial arts training and Eva's as well. I hope that goes well for both of you. All the best for you and your family, my man. How many times did Harrison lose the ball that set? Quite a lot, James. I got to agree with you there. Quite a lot. There are quite a lot of sloppy errant passes he made as well, where he just kind of helplessly flicked it with the outside of his foot, or rather aimlessly flicked it with the outside of his foot into the box and just gave it away there. So yeah, no, I got to agree with you there. He was a bit lapsed with the ball at times there. Cheers, Diggler. Cheers, JT. Thank you very much, my man. All the best, bro. Have a good day. Maybe get some beers in while the sun's out. Actually, the sun's kind of going away, so the opportunity may have just passed us all by. 58, got to do it again now. Indeed. But who would you guys say was your man of the match of the day? Who would you guys say was the man of the match? I'm not sure who I would go for it. Who I would go for? That is the wrong screen. That is the right screen. That is the right screen. That is what I was looking for. So we can have a little look at the other games of the day. And of course, the Leeds game. Let's have a little look at the lineup so you can see vividly. Is this game still going on? Hang on a second. No, it is done. Crazy scenes there. Brentford absolutely slapping Chelsea into a new oblivion. Anthony Taylor is a joke of a referee, mate. How we didn't walk away with at least a penalty? Beyond me. Absolutely beyond me. I don't get it. I do not get it at all. It was crazy. ridiculous stuff. Yes, 60. Is it 60? Gee, 60. Oh, damn, likes. Wow, thank you guys so much. You are insane, and I really mean that. You guys are absolutely insane. Thank you guys so much. You machines. You absolute beasts. But yeah, like I said, out of this team, who would you keep in for the next game? Are there any changes you are making here? What about this man, Dan James? Does he do the business for you? Rodrigo Moreno, my man of the match. I think he has been extremely saucy the past few weeks. Jack Harrison, like you said, not really, in the second half was losing the ball quite a bit. A bit of a loss of composure on his end at times. Potentially, you could say if Gelhardt is to start, then James should start on the left-hand side. Having said that, James missed a couple of chances himself. And does Gelhardt deserve to start after that performance today? He had a couple of shining moments in there, but he did kind of dip away as the second half went on. Rafinha, again, Rafinha's as great as always. He was very good today. He was saucy. He was cutting in, weaving in and out of defenders, leaving them for fun, skinning them like a jacket potato, spitting them like Beyblades. And, a lot of people want to hate on him, but or give him slack because of the way things are going. But I think he's a top guy for sure. Klitsch, probably I'd probably be taking Klitsch off. To be honest, and putting Phillips in for the next game. Forshaw and Phillips, I think we were very assured in that midfield. Very foreshored in that midfield, and that would be very good. Dallas, Cooper, Llorente, Ayling, again, all very good. Couple of dodgy moments from Cooper slipping over and Klitsch slipping over that Llorente covered for in the first half, but otherwise, like I said, very solid defensive performance today. Very solid. Might be in Joe's title soon. Oh, what? Oh, me. Maybe. Who knows? The road to 1K is moving strong. We are Tokyo drifting our way there, as a wise man once said. Said? Jesus, I can't even speak anymore. Cooper did well for his first game in months. He did. The question is, was that the reason that we defended so much better? Or was it just us generally shoring up under Jesse Marsh, and maybe even the thought of Phillips coming back in there? Meslier. Contentious one. Should he have saved it? Should he have not? Yeah, it's a tough one. I'm not sure about it myself. I think he should have saved it, but I think I'm being a little bit harsh. But I think he should have saved it. I don't know. It's a 2-1. Great stream, JT. Always a pleasure. Man of the match without seeing it. But oh yeah, didn't think about that. You're just getting the man of the match from my words, which. But Rodrigo sounded like he gave it his all. The ref was man of the match for them. Yeah, gotta agree with that one there. Well done, guys. Cooper did well for his first game in months. Just shoring it up. No, nothing to do with Coops. Fair enough. No saving them. He's something else at free kicks. JWP, James Ward-Prowse, Enio. Nope, Meslier, blameless. Maybe should have saved it, but James Ward-Prowse is a free kick specialist, and we know how accurate and how much power he has. Yeah, it was a very good look. Look, that's what I said. I don't know, maybe I'm being a bit harsh, because he did get his hand to it. That's the thing. And it wasn't right in the corner. It wasn't like tucked into the stanchion, like almost touching the post. There was a little bit of breathing room. And I feel like if he was a tiny bit quicker, if his positioning was that tiny bit better, and his hand was just a tiny bit stronger, then he could have got it. If he just like had a bit more power to flick it over. But it was a very good free kick. The only thing was, the placement was good. I think there was a little bit less power as well. I don't think it was quite as powerful as it could have been. That's the only thing I'd say is how it would have been saved. But yes, otherwise it was a very, very good free kick, which is why I say I think I'm being harsh, because it's James Ward-Prowse. What do you expect when you give James Ward-Prowse a free kick in that kind of a dangerous area? Which is why I said we got to stop giving away sloppy free kicks if we want to keep clean sheets, and we don't want to have sloppy bed sheets. What about his first half save against Chelsea? Well, no, absolutely. Yeah, no, absolutely. Look, I'm not saying he played bad at all. In fact, I think Meslier has been one of the main reasons that we're not in the relegation zone this season, if not the main reason. So I'm not here to slag off Meslier. I think he did have a good game. Aside from that, I'm just saying, in that goal, I feel like maybe he could have done a bit better. And there has been a couple now. There was one against Newcastle as well where he could have saved it. And I believe not Burnley. I don't think he could have saved the Burnley one, but Newcastle and another one. I think the Brentford one. But either way, I think he's been great. I think he has been really great. But, like I said, it is a bit of a contentious one, and I do want to see it again. I want to see those penalties again as well, man, because the fact that we didn't get anything out of that, I mean, look, I'm aware that I may be subject to some bias coming from a Leeds side, in that I'm always going to say that it's a Leeds pen. I don't think the first one was a Leeds pen when Rafinha kicked the back of his leg. I know I said it at first. I came out going crazy, but then when I saw the replay, he kicked the back of his leg. I don't think that one was. The second one, I think that definitely was a pen. I think that was definitely a pen. That's what I really do. I really do think that was a pen. I don't know if anyone's gonna have like an image of it, but I mean, this is an image and a half right here, isn't it? Look at that. That is a beautiful image. That is a beautiful image. I'm saving that. Hang on. Gangster Gelhardt. I'm saving that as. But yeah, no, that is a beautiful image from there. They're gonna show it. Are they gonna show a picture? No, they ain't showed a picture. But look, I don't know. I think that second one definitely should have been one. Definitely should have been one. Leeds. Anyone gonna have an image? No. How VAR has not looked at it? I think VAR did look at it. Well, here we go. Here we go. This is the one we're talking about. This is the one we're talking about right here. And hopefully I don't somehow get clocked off for showing this image. But I mean, you can't see anything from this. I don't know why I'm showing you this. Like, is going to be able to show you anything. But for me, that's the one I think should have been a penalty. The first one, like I said, I don't. That one, he clipped his leg. Dinner time. Have a good weekend, guys. And JT, thank you very much, Joe. It's been a pleasure, as always, having you in here. An absolute legend of the channel. And I do not take those words lightly. Thank you very much. Have a good dinner, my man. I hope you have the most beautiful Kuba Hamuth known to mankind. I tell you, man, it's been a hot moment since I've had Kuba Hamuth. Missing my parents and my grandparents cooking for sure. Did it even go to VAR? I think it went to VAR. I'm pretty sure it went to VAR. Because I heard them saying the check is over. I'm 90% sure it did go to VAR. But he didn't go to the monitor. I'm 90% sure I heard them thingy. Saints fan here, just saying, a fair point today. Good luck for the rest of the season. Rooting for you. Thank you, Toby Rogers. Look, I think it's a fair point in the fact that it was a point, for sure. I think Leeds were a tiny bit wasteful at times. But look, yeah, no credit to Southampton. Southampton, you kept yourself in there. You did show a bit of a danger on the counter-attacks, especially in the second half. You started to grow into it more. You became a bit more, like in the first half, we were cutting through you quite a lot easier. In the second half, you did shore it up a little bit. You did look quite a bit more assured in there. And you changed a few things around. So, no, fair play to you. Fair play to you guys getting the point. From a Leeds perspective, like I said, I'm a little bit disappointed in a couple of things that we did. A couple of actions. A couple of players not necessarily creating that final killer pass at the right time. But, I can see 100%. That you can see is a fair point. Can never beat your grandparents' cooking, mate. Never has a truer statement been said. Never has a truer statement been said. Oh, mwah. Especially mine. That Arabic/Armenian cooking, you know, with some Iraqi recipes in there, the Lebanese recipes, the Armenian recipes all fused in. Just some of the most beautiful food you've ever had. If you ever have the chance to try a kuba hamuth or a dolma or a kurbasti, oh, jump at it, because it will be some of the most delectable thing you've ever had, especially kuba hamuth. Title push for Hughes Toby. Could be, eh? JT, what do you think of Harrison's performance beside the goal? I thought he was pretty poor, especially in the last 20 minutes. Well, I think the first half he was decent. First half, I think he was breaking the lines well. He was offering a good angle out wide. He was helping spread the width a bit and open up space for Dan James, who was running in behind. Because Harrison was playing a bit deeper, it was allowing Dan James to make the diagonal runs, and it was helping open up space for him. However, come the second half, I think there were a couple of moments in Harrison's play where he did kind of falter a tiny bit. He lost the ball, especially like his distribution of the ball. He would just look up. He wouldn't really like think about what he was doing too much. He would just flick it with the outside of his foot into the box, and it would be a bit of a lapsed ball in there. And there were a couple of times where he was quite wasteful and dribbling wise as well. So I don't totally see what you mean about the last 20 minutes. Look, good anticipation and positioning for him to get the goal. Very similar to his goal against Wolves. So that's probably something that they've been working on, with him picking up the loose scraps in the box. And you've got to be in it to win it. And he was both times. So without him being there, like swimwear, we wouldn't have got those 2 goals. So I've got to give credit to him for that. However, like you say, he was a little bit wasteful in the time. What about you guys? Who would you guys start in the next game? Dan James or Jack Harrison? If you could only start one of them, who would you start? Dan James or Jack Harrison? It's an interesting one, isn't it? I wish. A VAR team for match. Well, Toby, if you are still here, who was your man of the match then? Who would you say was man of the match for the overall game? Would you give it to Ward-Prowse, or would you give it to one of our boys? Wow. Well, I'll get my dad's input for you. My dad is not happy in the slightest. What was that? Feeling sick again, threw it away. We better play better than that against Watford. Oof. My dad not happy at all. Not happy. Ooh. I mean, I don't know if I take such a dour approach as him. I think that I can take some positives out of it. I can take the positives out of it, I think. It's like I said, I'm upset not to get it. But I don't know. I'm not too mad at a draw necessarily, if you put it into perspective. Melier, I don't know. Man's kicking extremely poor at times. Mate. Melier. It's so funny that you said that right now as I was going through my dad's thing, because that is something that me and my dad talk about more than anything, is his distribution, and more of the lack of quality at times in his distribution. Sometimes it's just poor. It really is. Sometimes he's either hoofing out to the sideline. The amount of times I've seen in this past couple of months or so where he literally just passes it straight to them. And his accuracy with the feet, I don't know. When he throws it out quickly with his hands, sometimes he pings us onto some great counterattacks. But sometimes his distribution from the feet, it's a little bit questionable. If you ask me, it can be a little bit questionable. Again, though, like I said, not slagging Melier off. I think he's absolutely quality. But again, his distribution at times can tend to leave a little bit to be desired at times. I'm sorry, Toby, but I despise Teller. Mate, Teller gives me nightmares. That guy gives me nightmares. Those diminutive little players. And I'm not saying that from an offensive way, because I'm a diminutive little midget myself. But those guys are the ones that scare me. And those are the ones I like watching, actually. Those are my favorite players. It's beautiful to see. The low center of gravity, the cutting agility. I love those kind of players, and he gives me absolute nightmares. Dan the man, I need to prove my cat wrong. Dan over Harrison, that is. Harrison, if Rafa scored Harrison's goal against Liverpool first game back, everyone would be creaming themselves. Underrated. Do you mean our first game back in the Premier League? That one, which was a beautiful goal, by the way. And mate, I don't know what you're talking about. I was creaming myself when Harrison scored it. Lad. It didn't need to be Rafa for me to be creaming my pants when that one went in. But look, I'm just saying, I'm just throwing it out there. Who would you start, Harrison or Dan James? I think Harrison, goal scoring wise, has more ability than Dan James. He has the ability to score better goals than Dan James, probably a more range of goals for Dan James, and he's probably more composed and more, how should I say, reliable in front of goal. Whereas Dan James offers a little bit more pace, a bit better movement, works a tiny bit harder, you could say, even though Harrison works very, very hard himself, and just kind of opens up a few different angles for us. So it's interesting. It's just like I said, I'm not judging this over their whole time, you know? Just because you may think a player needs a rest next week doesn't mean that you think they've been poor or worse than someone else the rest of the season, or that they will be for the remainder of the season. It's just over that couple of game period, how you feel about that player. At Phillips, that was last season, and this season Harrison has been very poor. He has been, but he's also come into his own recently. He's been both. Beginning of the season, he was poor. He grew into it a bit. He was a tiny bit more questionable today, but he was very good the other games under Jesse Marsh. So I don't think it's fair to necessarily just say flat iron, he's been poor this whole year. He had been at the beginning, and he has kind of brought things up a bit. JT for LUTV, wow, that would be something, wouldn't it? Me and Beck's on there. I'd absolutely terrorize him. Terror Beck. Be a good laugh, but yeah. That would, I don't think they would, I don't know if they would want to hire someone like me, to be honest. I don't know. Philip, that was very poor. I mean, it'll be a great role, of course. Philip, that was last season. This season, Harrison's been poor. Philip, mate, I'm creaming when we scored today. It's oh, man. Backup keeper for me. Backup keeper needed for me. Don't know if it sounds dumb, but maybe some experience between the six to help him. No, I don't think Meslier needs any help. I think Mellier's been sensational, and I think that we have a great backup keeper in Klesen if we ever need to call upon him. And I don't think Meslier is necessarily gagging out for experience to help him. Oh, hang on a second. Who's someone's just subbed? Have they there? Just heard Martin Tyler going absolutely crazy in my ear. Interesting. But yeah, no, I don't think he needs someone to give him experience. I just think maybe his distribution could be worked on a tiny bit. But otherwise, I think he's great. And I think he's one of the main reasons we're not in the relegation zone, if any. But yeah, who would you guys say was your man of the match before we do wrap up here? Who was your best player for Leeds? 8 away, pal, from 800. Oh, am I actually? I haven't checked the subs, actually. I haven't checked, but that's insane. Thank you guys so much for the support. You absolute machines, animals, legends, Cavosius, carnivorous beings. Thank you guys so much. But yeah, no, I just want James to get the confidence in himself. I feel he could have been one of our best options. Just needs to be more consistent. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, anyway, like I said, who was your best player of the game? And yeah, you're right. Dan James is a massive confidence player. Ward-Prowse to go to Newcastle. BRRME. I can see Joe and Lewis not even being subbed. What do you mean not even being subbed? What do you mean they've not even been subbed? Ward-Prowse go to Newcastle, BR Army. Yeah. No, I don't know what you mean, Jack. Imagine dropping 25 million on Dan James just to sack the only man to believe in him. That's kind of true, to be fair. That when you think about it, that is kind of true. You do raise a fair point there. I didn't really think about it like that. But if you do think about it like that, would Marsh have really cared about bringing Dan James in? That's true. To my channel, are they not? Snaking out the boy. Snaking out the boy. Imagine dropping 25. Yeah, that is mad. I didn't actually think about it like that. That kind of puts a whole new perspective onto it, doesn't it? Kind of changes everything around a little bit, you know? Dan James. Nobody wanted Dan James, really, aside from Victor Orta and whatchamacallit, and Bielsa. Those are the only ones that really seemed to show any kind of desire for him. 25 million was a lot. It was a lot, but not really too on judging people on their price tag specifically, because, you know, the price tag thing is an absolute mess all over the gaff, all over English football. But what I will say, if 25 million pounds gets you Dan James, then we need to be charging at least £1 billion for Rafinha. At least 100 mil. That's what I think. 80 to 100 mil. If we sell him for 70, 50 mil, that's a disgrace for Rafinha. That's an absolute disgrace if we only get that much for him. If we do have to get rid of Rafinha, I'm looking at 100 mil. You know, that's what I'm saying we need. We need 100 mil. At least. Maybe 80. But yeah, like I say, not the best result. Could have really done with a win. Kind of threw it away in that second half there. Should have capitalized more in the first half, which again is the mistake we always make in not capitalizing enough in the first half, not converting enough chances, not creating enough killer chances. But like I said, a lot of positives to take away from it. Can I say a massive positive is the support from you guys as well. 65 goddamn likes. Thank you guys so much. I don't know who you are. I don't know where you're liking from. And for the last time today, you are absolute living legends. That thing is for damn sure. And I ain't talking Adam. I think Ayling played very well today. I love how he's getting more attacking. Absolutely, man. He is absolutely blistering forward every chance he gets. But like I say, thank you so much for the support. It has been absolutely beautiful. Unfortunate that we couldn't get the 3 points, but we march on together. We march on together, hopefully, to bigger and better things. But for now, guys, like I said, thank you very much for watching. It has been an absolute pleasure to speak to you guys all again. Have a good night, JT. Have a good night, Jack, Philip, Joe, Depp, Fisher. Oh man, there's too many people here. There's too many absolute legends. You know what? It's you know what? No, there's not too many people. There's not. There's never such thing. Gelhardt, Toby Rogers, Ghost Spectre, to James, Matt Games. When I say there's too many, what I mean is all the names from earlier up don't load. It only loads a certain section of the chat. Dragons Limited, Jack, Joe Depp, Matt Games, Lyle, Cowper-Waith, The Ace Crafts, Hyro Hurl, Dave Galea, Flash Clog, Diggler, TC, my man, Pablo Escobar, and of course, Gav Condetti. Shout out Skimmed, shout out Shadow, a new legend of the channel. Shout out Darth Books, Bailey, Harry Smith, Akuende Mbatha, URS, bro. Shout out Harley the King, Otter Kaman, Oshin, of course, what a legend, Ghost Spectre, Keith Britton, Riley Clement. Shout out my boy Joe Depp again, D Turley, Robin Banks, I'm probably renaming names here, Tommy W1112, Lucy White, Keith Britton, Shane Shanks, Thomas Brennan. Let me see the names here. It's all coming a blur. I'm not seeing here. Rhiannon, D. Turley, Football Fantastic, Jodette Flash Clog, Curved Glass. How could I forget my boy Curved Glass, an absolute legend. And of course, anyone that was just here as well. Saf, and Eva, if you were here as well. I believe you were here as well. Shout out to you, love to everyone here. Every legend that made it in here, man. You are really, really appreciated. Brilliant stream, JT. You're a legend. You've been a pleasure. Memo T, have a good one. Marching on together. Thank you very much, Goat Spectre. You are the legend here, not me. Should have started Gelhardt and put on James, in my opinion. I got to agree with you, Icy Bear. I do got to agree with you there. If you looked at my lineup before the game, I agree with you. I do. It should have been a pen. I have a good one, everyone marching on together. You sound drunk, man. Me? I'm not drunk. I'm drunk on water. That's what this is. Water with squash. That's the only drink I've been drinking today. George SLYY. All leads on we. Do I actually have to wait till Saturday to watch entertainment again? No! We'll be back very, very soon. Of course, I'll be doing the World Cup breakdown with a few legends on Tuesday. There'll be more content coming tonight and tomorrow for your asses. Another The Week of Football to stay tuned in for next week as well. And yes, I believe there are some big games that if I do work things around, I should be on for tonight. And hopefully should be streaming on Twitch this weekend as well, if anyone wants to tune along to that one. But thank you very much for watching. Like I said, it has been a pleasure chatting to you all again. And I'll see you very, very soon. Au revoir, my brothers and sisters.